All right. Second stream of the day. Evil Japan time.
We got 10 people. Oh my god.
All
Hello?
right.
Fuck all that.
Let's get straight to it.
But they spent months as a
Chat,
group.
I don't
those
think you
Topanga
understand
streams where
what
they
just
breaking
happened,
down
chat.
the gameplay and breaking down what his specific habits were. What
Chat,
he's
I
talking
just
about
got a
most
second
return,
heal key.
What the weaknesses were and how they could take advantage of that. This community,
Love that woo-wah.
they've been doing it
Oh
like
my
that
god.
for a while.
Oh no.
So
Oh no, no. I'm getting her
credit that mostly
C6.
to the
No, I have
community
to now.
on Chikrin's
I
side,
have
to be
to.
honest.
No, I have
Like,
to.
not that, that sounds disrespectful to him, but I'm saying like,
Yeah, like
emphasis
there's no.
on that. That was
yeah.
multiple
Nigga!
players by committee.
Do you-
watching
Are
all the
you
footage,
in this
looking
shit?
at the matchup, breaking down everything that you could possibly get milk any return out of, and coaching and training him on that.
That is actually something I wish. I feel like we don't do well enough back at home.
It makes me so
I
frustrated.
really feel that the community is so tight and they want to do it because they feel like they need to do it together. You know, like
Outta here. Get off my
back
side,
home,
bitch.
I feel
Get out
like
of
we
my
don't
sight.
get that as
Get out of
much.
my
You know what I
sight.
mean, Rob?
Yeah, I feel like
God could pop
it's
true
very
right
kind of
now.
like an individual
Told you.
endeavor back at home.
We're still competitive with each other at
Told
times,
you I could
and I
pop
feel like
two.
we don't have
You
to
don't
be.
need
when you-
What's the saying? Like all high tide raises all
Lift off,
ships or
lift off
something
shit.
like that. Yeah, right.
Bro,
Like-
like when you look at like Daigo up there playing and you see Braun, Chan, and Fudo and all of these other fighting game gods and pro players all excited for
No, it's
him.
time to
and
die.
I feel like we wouldn't necessarily have that
Gonna be
if
more powerful than
one of the
fucking Uno,
American
nigga.
pros is up there
Damn!
playing and, like the rest of the
Probably.
guys. At least not
Not
that expressive.
Probably,
you know?
yeah, probably not that much. But
There's,
I,
there's a community investment in that regard, right? Where it's like, if you have a match, Rob, and they, you're
Ooh,
about
that
to play
paycheck
my
is gonna be
character.
smooth in my
It's
bank
right for
account.
that.
Bro, I
So,
swear.
Respect.
so if you, I see you lose to that, I look at that like that's my fault. Like like that's my loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think it's just you're witnessing that happen on a community level like that, and it's just like you said, it's different. We don't really like think about that often like that on that level. But here we go, Shimuchi going to go against Spiritus from Saudi Arabia. You gotta remember this is an international event. I was talking a little bit about it earlier. Last year, Neve won this event here in dramatic fashion over Mogul, and they got a run back combo break just a few months later, actually, by the way. But the big thing was there was not a huge Pakistani or a lot of the other players that, especially from Pakistan specifically, there wasn't a big contingency of them that came to this tournament.
Go back to
So,
Amazon.
in a similar way, the difference this year is there is a squad from Pakistan that showed up. There's a squad from Saudi Arabia. This is a much more international feeling. It's the beginning, you know, Tekken World Tour, obviously, so this is a big, important event for players who are trying to get on the competitive circuit.
I need the weapon more than I need the character. There's no reason why I should be getting two characters so back to back.
You're accustomed to seeing him have starting out with Tekken 8. So was there some type of talk, a little bit of murmurs? Some people might have thought that he wasn't like maybe he was a little over the hill and then he proved them wrong. Was it that type of
No,
vibe?
it's not that, Rob. It's just this is a different kind
Crit
of
damage
of
increased
Tekken
by
game. It requires a
500%.
different
Yo,
kind
she
of
one-shots
mentality,
everyone.
for
What the
sure,
hell?
and it rewards certain skill
Fuck you
sets
mean?
more than others. So if you're a legacy player and you've been trained
With her
on
sword? Yeah,
this
no,
kind
she's
of
pro.
play style and this kind of mentality and this kind of approach, and then they hot swap that with something, you're not going to have immediate results. You have to deprogram. You're an old dog, bro. You got to learn the new tricks, though.
If I summon on this,
But it doesn't mean that you can't learn the old tricks. It might just take you a little bit more time.
Yeah.
It's easy. You gotta think like, what do they say about learning a language, right? Think about like, it's way easier to learn a language as a young child than it is to be an adult, and then you have to like, you have to reconstruct your language through another language and study. Think about the difference in those two scenarios. It's kind of the same way. So when you hop in as a new player to a game like this, you can just like, oh yeah, just pop the heat here and just do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just lay on the pressure. Why would I back up? You know? It's a lot easier to adapt to that kind of playstyle mentality, I think, if you're hopping in fresh versus an old player. So he got a lot of criticism that opening year. Why isn't he posting these results? Why are these players adjusting? And he can't.
Brad, I need one
Every
more.
player's different.
We
Not
dead
every
ass.
player's the same. It might take him a 6 months, 7 months to get that engine revving, but eventually he got it revving.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we've been seeing stuff like that since the dawn of fighting games, right? Like back in the day when Super Turbo was done and Street Fighter 3 came out, everyone said, what the heck is this game? And you didn't see the same people carry over and using the legacy skill into the Street Fighter 3 because it was kind of a different game, but someone jumping in just, oh, I can parry this, I just got to do this. It just clicks a little bit easier when your mind is clean and fresh. So.
Or even to get even older with it, Joe, like talk about hyper fighting versus SD, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a common conversation with old heads. It's like, man, they added these super moves now. Like, what is it? But like to your point though, that's tale as old as time, right? Even though contextually, it's a little bit different with some of the more modern titles. You know,
for sure.
they want to streamline. They want to be like have more. Even though some of them like have like a little bit more binary in terms of approach, it's still the same concept. You have to. It's way easier to just hop into something new. You have to deprogram than reprogram.
I wanted to ask you as well about my man Yoshimitsu, just because, of course, Tekken, it's something I just play with my pops, my brother growing up and everything. And I just remember Yoshimitsu seeing me. Of course, we weren't on no serious pro level. We just playing as complete casual scrubs. But I remember him just being like a very awkward character, jumping up on the sword and all that. Is he actually a gimmicky character in the game or no?
What does gimmicky mean, Rob? Because the thing is,
Good question.
look, the thing is this with Tekken. Yoshi and characters with big move lists and lots of attacks
I'm
like
gonna
that.
save this
The thing with them is
for when I need
you gotta think about the
key
merits that he has.
wavebands,
First of all, he has built-in
I
movement with
these,
the spins, right?
and
In a
go-
game where sidestep can, like for you, right? You think about like
C4,
draw
bro.
parry, right?
C4, C5
Think
game
about
here.
sidestep and Tekken as parry.
These, on the other
Okay,
hand,
so
can
when
go.
you have moves that
These can
are
go.
essentially auto parry
It's
or auto
built-in
step,
parry.
These gotta go
you can just
anyway.
go to it. In addition to your normal sidestep like that, you got to think about elements like that where he has built-in movement. Then he has lots of stances, and they have different return elements to them, especially with the heat engager system. Not only that, but he's got a ton of like tricks, right? So when you go from player to player, I think it comes off as gimmicky because everybody's
Wait, are you sure
going
now?
to play him a little bit different.
All right, I'm back.
My
in this
bag of
section.
tricks, I like these tricks a little bit more than you like these tricks. So when you go player to player and you just get hit by different stuff, or
Yeah,
they're
no, I
like,
just
you
came
know what,
back.
this guy, he's waking up this way. I'm gonna save this trick, but I'm gonna use this trick instead. When you have so many options to go to like that, I think it gets written off that way. But that was a character that year one of this game especially was, I mean, just terrifying. Like,
I see the shit Keenan sent.
especially because there weren't that many players leveraging him at top level play until big moments like you saw at the first year of Tekken World Tour Final, or you know, he's traditionally like considered a specialist character, but it's a little bit different in Tekken 8. How?
Does
Oh, go ahead.
iMusician still play him?
Absolutely.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to iMusician out there, by the way. Yeah.
He had a pretty good performance not too long. I want to say the end of last year as well.
Bro,
Cool
you know, I wasn't
character.
around you during Chikadin versus Arslan last night. Oh, you're obviously you're commentating it. Were you? How surprised were you that it started out the way that it started out, bro?
I was surprised, but also when I talked about again like the community aspect,
You
they're
could
not-
see the work.
No, it literally from I would say like game 3 or 4. As soon as the Nina swap happens, and you saw how Chikarin was playing it, that's when I was like, I know what I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Like, this was the
Well,
community
but I'm
saying
like-
like it's not that easy. You can't just like roll up the day before and then just steamroll like that. You gotta put prep time into it too. You're the best, but that was a community effort, focus firing on one champion. And to Arslan's, credit too. That's part of what comes with being the Emperor of Iron Fist.
That
When you're a
target on
champion
your
like
back.
that, everybody's got the target on your back, and
Oh,
he's been fighting
shit.
with it on his back for 5
This
six,
nigga
seven
Infernature's
long now at this
fucking
point,
commentating
you know?
for 2XKO
So it's not
at
something
Evo
he's not
Japan.
used to, but that was
Nice.
a specific occurrence of that. You could really see in every matchup cue, lows were completely ineffective, perfectly blocked. Every situation when there was a wall to use, Chikarin, it felt like he got great return out of it if he was given the opportunity. His mix and timing was on point, and that's traditionally the character he's using. That's not really a character that you associate like, oh, full crouch makes it scary or whatever. There's characters with way scarier full crouches. He was using his to great effect, and that to me was like ton of match footage watching, and the community just putting work into him, getting him ready for that.
See, when you
That's
talk about that,
beautiful,
when you
bro.
talk about that work,
That's
bro,
beautiful, yeah.
I feel like right now how big fighting games have gotten, it sounds straightforward, but the players that get the best results are the ones who approach the game with the most professionalism.
Oh, yeah.
Inside and out. Like, it makes perfect sense. Everybody who wins, their game knowledge is absolutely insane. They don't just play.
No, it's
for
not about
hours
that
on
anymore.
end.
It's not about that anymore. Yeah,
yeah.
it's not. I want to shout out. I feel like we spoke about it again. We're probably going to talk about it a couple times over the weekend. But I feel like someone like Mena RD's mental fortitude
Bro.
is like, that is the epitome of a champion. The way he approaches the game, the way he speaks about the game, the way he approaches his own losses, even the way he approaches his wins and his opponents. Just hearing him talk, it's like that guy is here for a reason. Like, he's here for a specific reason, and he's executing on his purpose cleanly. Like, it is amazing to see. But you're right, like, that is the mark of a champion. And I feel like having that now, there's just so many players and there's so many games. It's hard to just be, I'm good, but I'm going to win. It doesn't work like that anymore. Like, I feel like back in the day, we can enter a couple of tournaments, like, maybe I'll win this one, maybe I'll get top 8. Like, not anymore, dude.
That's
like,
one of
that's
the
not
reasons I
happening
think
anymore.
why people get mad, too. Like, if you're somebody who's been around the FGC for a few years or something, before, I feel like if your fundamentals were stronger than your opponents, then no matter what, you could even get away with, like, a lack of knowledge or something like that. Right now, you need amazing fundamentals, and you
need
also
to know your
need
game.
to know the intricacies
you need to know
of
your
your game.
The
like
field
the top to
and the
bottom.
depth of field, and also the way the games are too. Now, and to your credit, you know, it's something I realized about myself is I think I've been on like a little journey the past few weeks. I realized I got really lazy, and for a while I realized I was just coasting kind of off of fundamentals in my experience. But while that is an asset, that's not enough anymore. You can't
not
rely
enough,
on that.
yeah.
You actually have to commit, and like you said, that's something that really stands out. The old man.
Look who's playing.
Hachi. Hey, Hachi.
Ozarin versus I.
Oh, that's
By
crazy.
special
Oh,
request.
that's
By
crazy.
special request.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
thank you very much, Mothership. I just said his name. Let's see him
Rob,
go.
open your eyes.
Yeah, this
open
is
your eyes.
This man has been playing this character for a long time. Yep.
So Ozarin running Heihachi going up against iMusician from Korea with his trademark Yoshimitsu.
Oh, yeah,
and
let's
so
do
yeah,
it.
this is the kind of matches that he can set up, that this character can set up. And iMusician is, especially the way his neutral is so pretty, just like really clean. You'll see some mixes here and there, but again, no options off the table either. Wall jump attack, just a side swap there. Eating lows, willing to just take the guard on the
There we
mid
go.
mix.
Yep.
Ozarin really wanted that wall spite. He's going to pay for it, though. Slight punishes there. Spin out of dodge.
Yeah, there we
when
go.
you have these auto movement options like that, Rob, you got to be a little bit hesitant about the timing that you press.
That's it. That's trade. That's the game. And he also does chip damage with his sword. If you pay attention, Rob, you'll see the chip damage happen when he does certain normals.
Okay.
Yep. 'Cause he's
Specifically
slashing.
on-
He's
specifically
slashing.
on the
Yeah.
sword normals.
He's slashing.
Mobility, of course, just being able to navigate 2D range, be able to create some whiffs like this, get the counter hit sweep. Gonna get the wall as well.
Yeah.
Activate.
He engaging.
Tsuyu slash. Sweep and
Lows,
sweep
baby,
and all
lows.
the lows adding up.
So all those lows, this isn't him just making the wrong read each time right there.
Well, you
right?
gotta-
I guess obviously
Yeah,
just making
it's
the right read each
Coming
time.
from a Street Fighter background, the way you want to think about it, Rob, is think of lows like overheads.
Okay.
Lows
Okay.
with overheads, but drive rush overheads also.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're going to eat a combo, you're going to be in the wall, you're going to have to deal with the mix-up. It's like most people in Tekken, most people for the most part, like it was like they'll take a lot of lows because it's hard to get big lows that lead into a combo are a little bit slower. So
Okay.
they'll eat a couple of lows.
But that's why
but
I
then you got
reads
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Like, all
Yeah.
right, one isn't going to kill you, but I'm going to give you 3
I'll
of
give you
these
30
lows
of
in a
them.
row.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially once he
Okay.
gets the buff on, and you have the wall right there. You're worried about the mids because that's the big damage,
Yeah,
right?
mid is
but
the big-
but you worried about that. That's going to open you up to the
That's
little
the
one.
mind game
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that point.
Damn, shout out to iMusician. This is crazy. I like this.
Yeah, right now he's kind of just on steamroll, kind of just keeping it patient, guarding, taking block punishment, then enforcing some engagements here and there after with the frame advantage. But
I think we had a
with-
stage switch too, so a bigger stage maybe. Maybe Azorin felt a little bit of pressure on the wall, so let's go to a bigger stage, right?
Okay, can you actually, can you guys explain why that is so big? Why is that important in Tekken in general
So-
to the stage?
Stages are big because certain characters, you got to think there's floor breaks, there's wall breaks, there's just the wall,
Oh, right.
balcony breaks. Certain characters, options that break those might give them bigger reward in certain scenarios than other characters. So for example, the easiest example is King. King, when he can just end his combos in a grab like that and break the floor and continue comboing, he gets more return for doing something that he might even just normally do.
Yeah.
So for you, you're like, okay, I get some good return out of this scenario as well, but he gets more, so I don't want that.
I don't want that
I
stage.
don't want that to even be an
stage.
element.
Yep, yep.
So you got to think about what characters get out of it. So for Heihachi, this character will destroy you at the wall if you get touched, right? But for Yoshi, of course, he gets good return as well, but with the way he moves, and especially with iMusician's neutral, he's like, man, I don't need the wall. I'm going to just dance around.
Yep.
I can just get a launch and I'll do some other. I'll do Rainbow Ball on you. I don't care. Like,
Okay.
So for him, it's actually probably better for iMusician to not be on the wall stage like this because of the potential return Ozarin has for Heihachi with the wall.
And so, and is the stage random at this point?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's random.
Straight random.
Oh, that grab.
Yep, gets grabbed up.
That's it.
So that's another mix as well.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just steamrolling, man. Whoa. Oh!
Gets the
Heat
flash
engage.
call out.
Heat engage nice and early, spending it.
Yeah, into the back 2-2. And now this is just iMusician with good timing. You see him finding these counter hits, swinging mid-range, counter hit launcher, Joe, and here we go.
There's his again. Yep. Go, go. Is he gonna? No. Thought he was gonna spend his heat.
Ooh, I want the whole pizza pie. Cut him up. And the chip damage that does as well. Take note, Osrin, last-ditch effort.
That's the pot cutter right there.
Aye.
I want the whole
The
pie.
whole thing.
Spin a Rooney. Spin the win. iMusician going to be moving on here in pools. Winners semifinals.
Man,
Wow.
you know Algernon has to put in a lot of work preparing for that, knowing that iMusician is in his path. But I'm telling you, there is something about, I even remember like early on having to play against Phenom. My confidence was a 10 out of 10. I watched everything. I studied everything. I had 10 out of 10 confidence I was going to destroy him. It did not go that way. It did not go that way. It's always different when the person is actually right there in front of you.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody's had an experience like
Man,
that, right?
Yes.
bro.
100%.
So what do they say? Like when we listen to people like Daigo and Mena talk, and they have like the delusion, right? You need a little bit of that at least,
Yes.
right? So Joe, you beaten Kazunoko in tournament. I remember for one Xer tournament, I'm not gonna say when, I had Kazunoko in my pad. I was like, I'm about to destroy him. he has no idea. And Joe, I know who he is too, right? I was so confident. I got murdered.
You was dead ass,
I was
too.
tight after. I was tight. I was like, man.
And you the only,
Didn't go out the way I
one
planned.
in the room that's surprised.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, bruh, because I'm like, man, I'm super good at this match. I know what he's gonna do, and no, just destroy me.
Damn.
Yeah, that's actually
Yes.
insane. You know, and I'm telling you, bro, there's a benefit. I even experienced it from back when I was a pro player in 5 and everything. I feel like when I was completely unknown starting out, there was one thing, but I feel like after you're known, you get a little bit of a buff sometimes. Cause the dude might be a little scared of you or something. I even remember one time, I can say up here a lot of y'all, Obama and Joe. There's this dude, he asked me for a picture before the match. As soon as I had the opportunity, I teabagged in the match, bro. Now listen, because I know you already starting off on the wrong foot. It's nothing personal. It's all business.
We're just playing. Yeah, yeah.
We all
I'm clocked
playing.
in. I'm clocked in right now.
I got to, brother.
I'm clocked in.
That was back when we actually did teabagging stuff. Of course, we passed that nowadays, but yeah, that was
Teabagging though? Like,
After the picture,
that's
all
minus
right.
one Drew fan,
Yeah.
bro. That's fucking messed up.
He's a cool guy. Down to him. All in game, bro. All in game.
Right, who do we got? Who do we got now?
This looks like, is that a Falcons?
The jersey,
It
right?
looks like a Falcons jacket.
I know that's not who I think that is. I'm gonna wait for the name to confirm.
Yeah, he might be trying to get ready for. He's trying to get an EWC.
Yeah, that's the big dog.
Big dog. Big
I'm
dog.
curious to see what the character selection is. Going with the Lydian pick now.
Wow.
Okay, this is
You were right, it was
Gerlanda.
Falcons, yeah.
Gerlanda, of course, working with Team Falcons out there. One of EU stalwarts, man. Really, really strong player.
Hey, kind of crumple. Here we go. We're going to the wall.
Going up against Recruit Asuka here.
We're
This is
at
another
the
character
wall.
who got some big changes as well this season. No, toned down on the toxicity a little bit, but right there getting
It just happened. Hey,
on that mid gut kick. But here we go. This character, man, she is nasty, but getting hop kicked immediately, and just like that, Recruit with the wall. Like you're gonna be able to last touch scenario. Yeah, there we go.
Lydia, a lot of stances in this one, correct, Obama?
Yeah, she's like late junior, man.
Lot of
It's crazy,
stances,
bro.
yeah.
Like the stance weaving.
Yep.
She also got her mechanics adjusted quite a bit this season, but she still kind of just does what she does
Yeah.
best. Yeah, honestly, kind of an undervalued character, especially going into the end of last season. A lot more people you see come like running her as a pocket pick, actually, but I still think she's kind of undervalued, man, to be honest with you, with the way she plays. And it's, again, you got to think of the more binary nature in this game, right? She's able to create frame advantage situations that are pressure where, like, sidestep right duck is a valuable bet option, but sometimes finding the space and moment to do that is so hard.
Since she's more of a pocket, do you think most players have extensive matchup knowledge?
Well, it's like,
Against
even if you have the knowledge, Rob,
You
it's
just gotta
like
deal with it.
navigating the pressure sometimes it's still just hard, especially because, again, when you have so many options out of these and you can weave in between the stances so well, it's really easy to just like throw off your timing, and then that throws your opponent's defensive patterns off. Gerlanda right now trying to bury Recruit.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to keep your pulse on when you're fighting a character like this. Like, plus on that, and then being able to know side steps on moves and things like that. There's a lot going on in every interaction that happens.
And
It's
also,
a lot.
some are just straight guesses, Rob. So
That's
like,
also
again,
true. Yeah,
again,
it's just a guess.
it's like if you're guessing wrong, and you're still in that situation. You still got to find that thread, that needle in that haystack to be able to try to navigate out of it. But it's hard, especially when you got to think there's another pro player on the other side of that. They know that.
So nowadays, at the end of the day, when it comes to Tekken 8, the goal is not just to play safe. It's not, if you're only playing safe, you're not about to succeed. There has to be some balance.
I wouldn't say it that way. It's more like safety is there's a different perspective on what that is in this game, right? Traditionally, it's like we were talking about with Knee earlier, right, where it takes time to adjust. When you're so used to in some of these in-game situations, just disengage and wait for them to approach. This game, because of the way chip damage works, because of the way health resto works, because of the way heat works, now when you back off and you give them that opportunity, that you're opening yourself up to, there's a natural risk there that you're opening yourself up to for them to be able to take control of the match. So now it's more the mentality I think that you see in a lot of these situations is you get control, yet do not surrender.
Would you say the fighting game principle here still applies where if you're going against somebody that you feel like that you have like a significant strength advantage over, you're able to win with less risk versus if it's two, chicken versus Arslan Ash, you got to take more risk because your opponent is that strong too.
It's more, I don't know, that's a hard one to answer
tough,
because it's the way Tekken works too. So this is something that I think Tekken really emphasizes, that you can actually bring in the Street Fighter 2, but the role that timing plays in everything. So like, you don't think about it as much, but if you're you're playing a good player, they're going to be expecting diversity in timing, but you know what options they're going to be looking for that are going to be the highest return. You know not to do those if those carry the most risk. So then you're going to go to the lesser option. But then they'll adjust to that, so then it's like, wait, maybe the first option ends up being good, I just have to change my timing a little bit. And then that it rolls onto itself as a circle. So option selection and delaying timing based on that is something that really comes into play. So like, you're talking about playing a good player, right? I mean, some of the strategies that you can watch work sometimes work because they know the other person's good, so they'll go with the lesser valued option, right, in that situation, and then the matchup starts from there. Okay, those stepping off of Recruit
so far.
Yeah, and it's just about trying to not give Gerlanda too many opportunities and staying out of that. Get these. Lydia character, of course, she's able to kind of zoom through the mid-range like that with that 4-4-2 and be able to at least start some engagement that way. But Recruit's doing a good job of just backing up and inviting Gerlanda to use any other kind of in.
Are we blocking?
We are
Yes,
blocking.
we're blocking.
We are
That's a
punishing.
huge punish. Yeah, huge punish.
Yeah, so Recruit is also a legacy Asuka player as well. This is an older player, and this is a problem that you run into with tournaments in Japan, is especially for a legacy title like this, you can see it with Street Fighter as well. You'll run into these players who you might not know their name. They don't have a name on the back of a jersey or anything like that, but they have been out here playing for 10, 15, 20 years. So it turns into a minefield, which makes players who are able to consistently win big events out here, it makes the feat that much more incredible to me.
Because there's not a lot of pop monster situations going on at the end of the day. There's a whole lot of dogs.
Yeah,
There's going to be some of that too with the size of the tournament.
It depends on the tournament. This event is, I'd say, like kind of a mix. But at this point, man, it's like if you're playing Tekken 8 competitively by year 3, like you're a Tekken player.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Recruit with this pressure, though, got Lydia against the wall.
Yeah, got him against the wall here. Gerlanda looking for an air. The tracking! Oh my God.
That was great, cameraman.
Was looking for the counter hit, low swipe there, but now it's Gerlanda's turn, and this is where things can change here. 1-3, big counter hit.
Oh, huge pressure.
Spike punch.
Spent heat is out.
And that time, Recruit going mid.
Oh, nice whip punish. Ooh.
A little bit of nooch.
And now Recruit here on set point against Gerlanda.
And again, to Obama's point, the no name on the jersey doesn't matter. Oh, nice.
Back three. The pressure from Recruit. The whip
Yeah.
punish. Oh, just the jab.
Low,
Lows at the wall.
low. Yep.
Great
Ooh,
walk from
switch. Nice
Gerlanda.
walk. Yeah, switch sides. Oh, here we go. Oh, that throw switch sides too.
Goes at the wall, but he has the pressure. Gerlanda with a big chance here. In heat.
Recruit not popping it. No heat engaged from Recruit. We're going to die with it. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Mids and stops in
yeah,
Gerlanda.
yeah.
Good check here with the
Nice.
punish and the game.
1-1.
could
Good
be-
match.
Yo, you know, sometimes when somebody is one round away from moving on and they end up losing, sometimes things tend to fall apart. But
Oh, it's a
Recruit
thing.
has been around. You said that's an OG player and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm sure his mental game got to be strong.
This is winners finals of this pool, so it's not strange to see these two players emerge at the top of this pool.
We got a stage switch too.
Stage switch
Like,
to a
yeah.
little bit closer.
Yeah, smaller stage,
Squared
right?
off on
Smaller
the boat.
stage.
What stage were they on last round? Last game.
The factory stage. I forgot the name of the stage. Yeah, the
this
factory.
is
Yeah.
Maybe comparable to one
Yeah.
section of the factory, but it should be. You can see a lot more wall engagement here.
Oh,
Especially with this
speaking
early
of
combo.
wall, baby. Speaking of wall.
Recruit here,
Oh,
spin on
can't
it.
block that.
That's a recent change as well. That charge mid kick like that out of crouch. Stronger pushback. It used to be. You used to stick a lot closer, so she'd be able to kind of play this mind game with it. But now it's a little bit less engaging. Ooh,
Yo,
the
the
jab
stand.
check out of it. What an interrupt.
Nice break. Charging again. Okay, good block. Block that one.
Lows after, Aizen smash, and here we go with the activate. Sidestep
Oh,
attack.
nice
Got the
step.
wall. Naniwa Gusto goes with the low. I can't believe he went for the ender like that again. That gives Gerlanda the chance.
Oh, easy.
Oh shit, log
Oh,
out.
nice
Oh,
whip
whip
punish. Yo,
punish.
Recruit's been
Calm
dancing
down.
like that. Oh, so nice.
His movement at range like that has been really good. He's been able to mitigate a lot of these big mid-range options for Gerlanda. It's had to force him to have to step to find whip punish opportunities and big openings that way. But right now, Gerlanda turning this round into a nasty one.
Steamroll, man. Steamroll. Oh, hold on.
Oh, what the
Hold
fuck?
on, Recruit. We still got some heat to use, too.
Stepping with him, Recruit.
Oh,
Now back to the
no.
wall, sidestep attack, blocked.
Nice throw break.
But just a side swap. Had the step. Light whip punish there, but momentum on Recruit's side. Gerlanda trying to hold guard.
There we go. See the lows just chipping out. Oh, my God. This is big. This is big. And he has heat. Oh,
That
didn't even need to spend it. I'm sorry.
Still a really close round. Recruit now with set advantage. Set point.
Again.
Spin on it. Look at him throwing off his timing, too. He's changing it up each time. Not
Nice.
giving Gerlanda the same look twice. Low touch, back off, disengage.
Yeah, there we go. Recruit's doing it, playing dancing in the mid-range.
Homing options, just
Damn, look at
counter hit
that.
chunks, got the Gusto
Yeah,
activated.
Look at that. I love it.
A single one jab. Back off.
Here we go. Yeah, back off. Chill. Oh, hold on. Momentum starting.
Again, look at how Recruit is going to deal with some of these stances if he gets put in that situation like that. That time he just held back. Look for maybe sidestep right.
Oh, okay.
See,
Oh, that was
rotating.
a big whip. That could have been deadly.
This grab from Gerlanda going to put him up with the heat active now.
Yo, 5 seconds on the clock. All right, here we go. Okay.
Interception.
Gerlanda was able to clutch out last game. So we
Yeah,
might
could
see it
run it
again.
back.
So Gerlanda has played with his back to the wall in LCQs, and he's overcome all kind of great. This is a very good Tekken player. It's not strange at all to see him at the edge of winners finals here at this pool.
I thought some of those whip punishes from Recruit might make Gerlanda scared to throw, but he's still just as confident in the neutral game.
No, and he changed up his timing a little bit too now to where Recruit's the one swinging and he's the one getting
Yeah.
the benefit here, especially with the wall. Bishop mid.
Oh no.
Okay.
Recruit still got heat too. This is not far from a win.
Back to back lows.
Cancel, but he's still in range. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
Last game, last round. We're moving on.
Mid strike there, that time
Whoa.
punished. You see Gerlanda not really committing to the stance, too, just giving him stance feints. Trying to see where Recruit wants to go.
Recruit backing off. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Mid-range smash. Trying to seal Gerlanda's step.
Oh,
He's catching Gerlanda stepping at range quite a bit here. That's added up to a significant portion of damage. little bit of chip there, a little bit of chip.
More of it.
And now Gerlonda's scared to step at that range too because of earlier.
Oh,
got the uppercut.
is this it?
Recruit.
The wall's here. The wall's here and heat. This might be it. Obama, let me know.
Not quite.
Okay.
But
okay,
that's
okay,
going to do it. And Gerlonda, the family man, he's going to have a chance in the loser side of the bracket, but Recruit Asuka moving on.
Oh.
Okay, that
Congratulations, Recruit. Out of
Yeah.
the pool in the winner side. Nice.
I love to see the OGs cooking up like that.
You know
bro.
I love
what
that.
I mean?
What the fuck is
That's
happening
You know
with
I'm a
Yumi
big
Bad,
fan. You know I'm a huge fan of it.
Asuka's a funny character in Japan too. There's like 10 Asuka players. They're all old and best friends too. They kind of like hang out together. That's something Tekken has that I don't really see too much of with some other scenes. There's a lot of like traditionally players of the characters. They'll have like Asuka player parties. And they all get together and they just like share strategies and talk about. They just like they love the characters
They would
like
have
that.
like hop in like a Discord chat or something like
no,
that.
no, I'm saying like they'll go to an offline, but like
Oh.
I too am an Asuka player. How about you, sir? Like yeah,
That's
No,
like that's
that's
a real
kind
thing. They used to have
quest.
like off guys. But yeah, let's check out some replays from that last match. You see Gerlonda, the legend from EU.
No, it's Kind Quest.
Falcons team manager himself sitting down,
Not
geared up,
Conquest,
ready to go.
Kind Quest.
That dude has played on world stages and he has made grown men
Doesn't
cry.
sound really kind.
No, that's not an exaggeration.
Well, literally.
Not an exaggeration.
Oh, word.
Not an exaggeration. He has made grown men cry. Trust me. It's not strange at all to see him.
Recruit's resolve was just absolutely insane, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, that's tournament experience right there.
Oh, yeah.
You see here, able to get the throw to close out that first game, but Gerlonda brought this one back from the brink of defeat. And this is the power of Lydia, too. This, again, a character, she's been a popular pocket pick for quite a few players, I think especially trending towards the end of last
Oh,
year.
that was
going into
so
this.
crazy. Go.
So here you go, laying on the pressure.
Yep. Oh, the heat engager, baby.
Low spike. Post heat smash, goes for the mid option there, and Gerlonda just was able to just hold on, got that round, goes to this last round. This was really close to being Recruit's favor. The stance mix up, able to put Gerlonda back into it. And then this Eric
big
whip.
whiff.
And then the pressure
Nice
after, and the
little string,
punish
yes.
to finish, put Gerlonda back into it. The Recruit was just able to get the wall control here and just did such a good job of changing up spin timing as much as
Yeah, I
he
was
did.
actually just going to say, Obama, you pointed that out before. Recruit spin timing on the kick. That he kept altering it, kept hitting Gerlonda was great.
And Gerlonda made great adjustments in the neutral game, as you mentioned there as well, Obama, to start actually letting Recruit go first, but in the end it ended up being not enough.
Yeah, you saw the back and forth where, like, at specific ranges, especially Gerlonda got really, really anxious about, like, sidestepping at, like, range 2, range 3, kind of far out like that. Recruit adjusted, started to going to the homing attack to be able to check that. That made Gerlonda kind of sit a little bit more, put him in this position, got on the wall, and Recruit was able to close it out.
All right.
There's something really, really satisfying about Tekken whiff punishing, too. I can't explain it.
All right,
Tekken
ladies.
whiff punishing is so pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we are just getting started with EVO Japan. Y'all know what time of year it is. This is, of course, the biggest fighting game tournament of all time, and y'all have not seen nothing yet. We'll be right back at you with more EVO Japan.
飯田ならやめたよ。もっといい条件のとこが見つかったからって。俺の IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいなこと言って。あ、そういえば最近女の人と会ってたな。
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック。
レバレジーズ
No two competitors are the same. Some run on routine for the chance to win big. Some make time to rise through the brackets. Some lock in with
No clue
confidence.
how long these are gonna
However
take.
you prepare,
so I'll
there's a
just
place for every
open
kind of competitor. PlayStation tournaments.
SKO
Sign
stream
up
right
today
here.
on PS5.
プレイステーション
飯田がいい条件に転職本当
Look
かな
how long it's gonna take, so I might as well just open this here. Oh. That's all.
That's cheap. That's a lot, dude. Nice. Oh, messed up the confirm. It's a little tougher now, actually, to do that confirm. Oh, the Wii.
Yeah, it's still all fixed though. That's one of the nice things about Teemo, man. He is like one of the best characters at just regulating any touch to get exactly
Yes.
back onto your normal scripted,
Yep.
your regularly scheduled
Yep.
programming.
Yep, yep. big Oki character.
This guy annoys me, man.
I'm
Are we? Can we handshake? Are Teemo haters? Like, oh
bro.
man.
I've been hating Teemo. I hated him since League. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
At least he's not prime
It's
Teemo
not-
anymore.
it's
Like when
not-
he first came out.
Oh,
No, that was the menace. No.
Oh man, he was different.
It's not fabricated, chat. It's real.
No, that's full 1v9. That was not.
1v9?
Oh my
That's full
God.
1v9.
If you hit him with projectiles with shield air.
Bro, he was playing 3x out there.
The what was it? The double down stuff, the back shot combo.
Brother.
Bro, his
back
combos
The
went forever.
back shot combo.
Nah, it was a problem.
And then it was like,
Teemo had a back shot combo?
I got the poison
Damn.
mushrooms here. And now what do you do, bro? Like, he's setting stuff on fire. Is this really a scout? Like, I don't know.
already an air dash, but
Oh, nice.
it's not
Wait a
easy.
minute. That was a really good confirmed. Did not get the full combo there. And right back at you, left with the hit.
Yeah, that's one good thing I've seen some Ahri players try and do. You know, you can still rip S1 Super even if you can.
Amazing reaction. Yeah.
Even if they can parry it to actually stop the round trip,
Right.
you're still able to clear out the mushroom. So a lot of times it gives you enough tempo to at least get one interaction.
Exactly. Nice dash under too to keep the corner there. Good stuff from Boston.
Oh, I just realized it's not even showing it.
Nice hit.
stupid.
Wow.
Wow.
That looks crazy.
Oh man.
Oh, and the Shuriken's doing something. We love it.
Yep.
Finally.
He's hard dialed that in. That was fire.
Oh no, bro, this is what I'm talking about. They nerfed backdash for everyone else. They said Akali needs identity, give her the backdash.
I mean, if you hit her once, she basically explodes.
She is low health.
Yeah,
She's low
very
health.
low health. The lowest health pool character in the
She
game.
be schmoovin'.
Is that 900 HP, if I'm correct?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, it's not enough to really, not enough to be allowed to make mistakes.
right,
Give it
right.
that.
No.
Yeah, we know the
Hey, man.
We'll try and get that.
Yeah, we'll get
The
get
fucking
production on it
Tekken
in a
8
second.
shit's on break right now, so I just have the
We're going
Just
on, like,
KO
a
stream open.
mid-match, of course.
Yeah, we're not gonna do mid-match. Alright, so we're up. Nothing up 1-0. The jump movement. And those Shuriken are just hard to get. The reset there. Ooh. Get the burst there. Get the break. Oh my god, that combo, sick combo, bro. 2 hits. that was a Street Fighter
Oh
link
my
right there.
God. The Looney Tunes ass touch, bro.
Nice burst there.
Bro, this team is so goofy.
It is.
I mean,
Oh,
Death by
Teemo
1000
gets
is good.
back.
You know, I
Actually got some Street Fighter 6 coming up now. So I'm trying to see
Oh,
what's
it's just
going on
Street
out here in
Fighter 6,
Japan.
okay.
I'm trying to see what's going on.
Pretty big tournament. Pretty big tournament to make it, put it lightly.
Kind of a lot of people playing the game. Maybe like the big.
The illustrious Ella.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Look
once
at
you
that.
start cracking 7,000, and I think, you know, to a lot of people, they're like, whoa, like, they don't get it. If you've been under a rock, if you've not been paying attention, this game here has, it's hard to really, like, articulate in a way you get it, but it's almost like Street Fighter 6 in Japan is not a fighting game. It's just a game.
Wow.
Think about what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
when we think about it, we're like, oh yeah, that's a fighting game. It's crack that glass ceiling. It's considered right up there with just any other game that you would think of that's like popular category to watch like that. It's really incredible to behold, actually.
I have a question since you're obviously here. Can you give us any reason to why you
Japan
think that
loves
occurred
Street
for the
Fighter.
specific, like 6 in general?
So we're gonna head into a match right now, but to answer your question, Joe, it's a lot of lightning in a bottle, but also this is a difficult nuance to kind of get across, but it's like, when I say collab events, it's not just, trying to put it politely, it's not just, we paid this guy this much money to play this game for a week, and he taps in, and then we never see him again. It was, these events happened with some of the biggest creators in this country, and from the creators' perspective, they were like, yo, I actually kind of rock with this. And it's not like, okay, cool, hit it, quit it. It's, no, I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
There's a,
They're actually
there's a
leveling up.
difference
Oh,
in
yeah.
nuance with that,
For
right?
sure. Yeah, 100%.
So when you have some of the biggest creators in the country doing that, and they're investing in our stuff, and their audiences are seeing that, now they want to be a part of it. And you just had that cascade and happen in orders of magnitude, and it just ballooned into this kind of phenom that what you're seeing here. And that's a big difference, right? We want to do, you know, it's like, how can we replicate this in other places? How can we do this the same way? It's the people have to actually want to do the thing. They can't just tap in for a week. Oh, I got Hollywood Rob TV to coach me for this match on Saturday. I don't want to let my teammates down in the Verizon Wireless Showdown or whatever. Blah blah. No, they were like,
never play again.
They're like, no, I'm trying to play. That's
okay.
the thing.
Speaking of trying
it
to
all
play,
makes perfect sense.
We're actually about
yeah, I think we do got a match queued up, so let's get to this match. For Street Fighter 6, we are here.
Alright, Street Fighter 6 match.
Time, baby. Our first match of Street Fighter 6 on stream for this event.
This
Super
is not
hyped up
only an
for it.
event, this is the biggest Street Fighter 6 event that's ever happened. It's really crazy.
So for you guys, from the ground perspective here, what are you guys' expectations when you watch early pools matches for this game in Japan versus, like, let's say Evo Vegas, right?
So, of course, even just playing ranked over here, like I told you yesterday, I'm at the Esports Cafe. I would say that it is true. It's not just bias. I do think that the average skill level,
player.
I do think the average skill level is higher here. By deep, there's just so many players. You know what I mean? And I also think a big part of that, guys, is the pro players, the content that they make is actually breaking down the game and stuff instead of
Yo,
just
Adam,
having
someone's
a
playing
good time.
Mai.
There's nothing wrong with doing that as well. They actually break down the game a whole lot here. So I want to see
Street
what type of
Fighter
hidden
6.
gems that we have over
That's
here
what
in Japan.
that's what I was going to say. So I'm interested to see some killers that I don't know about. That's what I'm interested in seeing. And what could be one of these people right here? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean that name in itself, Mono. We know my man's from PR is godlike, so there's already a little bit of aura with that name. Right now we're seeing some Mai versus Elena. So Elena has extremely strong nukes. She got nice movement.
She has
great
some
pokes.
wonderful buttons. Wonderful buttons.
And Mai, of course, was adjusted, got toned down a bit, but she is still one of the nicest characters in the game for sure. A strong nuke, great hit confirms, and then of course that fan sets the tone a whole lot.
I want to shout out the Capcom team again. Like, every character that they put in this game is just visually pleasing beyond belief. Like, I'm just looking at Elena just standing neutral. I'm like, it looks great.
Even
like,
the ones that aren't their characters.
Yeah,
Even the ones that aren't their characters really look good.
For real.
No, Elena has the best DLC costume in the game, though. The newest one.
Oh, that's a big punish.
Okay, big time. Now you're going to get a whole lot of corner.
Is he going to spend it, though, for the bar? No? Okay. Thought he was going to burn him out right
Elena
there.
every time, just the auto corner carry. Like you said, talking about her buttons. I mean, even in the game she's bad, her buttons are really good.
So you see Elena going for that throw in the corner. Her throw loop, she has to actually use a drive rush for it. And look at that. Drive rush straight into the back. You're looking for so much in that situation.
Oh, nice whiff punish from Pop. Oh, but he dropped something. Yeah, he had bar and everything. That was an easy kill.
That was the game. That was the game right there.
Wow, that was easy to game, 100%.
All right. It's fully locked and loaded.
Yeah, both players.
One thing I would say, oh wow, that's -6 right there. Could have punished, but in the big DP.
Yeah, drop the counter hit confirm there, let it fly. Mono, not the... No, he got kind of away with murder there. Papio didn't pop him too hard for it.
Yeah.
And then ends up with back to the wall like this. Back throw, his chance for mine.
Yep. Yeah. All right, driver's throw. Here we go. What if Mono got to do something on the defense? Okay, we're taking the throw. How many can we take, though, guys? How many can we take? Oh, big punish. Yep. Are we going to spend some bar? We need to.
It.
Yeah. This should be game, easy game.
Did she need to spin more bar? No, maybe.
Ooh,
wow.
I mean, just having it, spend it. If you got, you might as well just to ensure. Maybe he's just not maybe he just knew, like, this is gonna kill. So, because I know I would just do the easiest thing to kill. Maybe he just knew that was the easiest thing to kill, right?
Yeah.
One move with the super, don't gotta worry about drive or anything like that.
Bro, I'm the same way in tournament, bro. That's like even if you hit somebody with like a DI stun or something like that, you might pierce into level 3.
I'll jump it, I'll throw. All right, nice, perfect parry from Mono. Here we go. Mono got the corner pressure. Here we go. Here it comes. Okay, that's one.
Rushing the no, denied.
Now that drive rush is real right there. So that's how Elena does her throw loop in the corner. Got to do a drive rush for it. So if she didn't block right there, we would have been able to block DP. Good read on the side of Papio. All right, Papio's drive range was really low right there. Made it to DP with no punish.
No punish. I do like the neutral game that Mono's playing, though. Here we go. Now we're spending some bar doing some combos. We got level 2. Did we spend it?
It's risky.
Yeah, he burned himself out, too, but Oh, nice check.
Yeah, a lot of times people let Elena get away with murder with those sights right there. It's gonna be baby.
Nice. All right, Papio, waking up. Hold up. Hold on.
Something I would like to see from Papio potentially. Although Elena has amazing buttons, they are extremely whiff punishable. So you go for a sweep.
They do
cross
linger.
medium
They
punch.
linger.
Yeah.
Ooh, grab and reach and nothing there.
You reach, I teach. You're gonna drive rush again.
Oh, yep. Mixing up right there. Papio could have thought maybe he was going for a throw, but woke up into a button from Mono. Ooh, break.
I'm loving this corner. And that's the second time now that we have seen already in this set, Papio go for an immediate drive rush into a back throw. That's not something you see a whole lot, honestly, in this game. Not even a button drive rush cancel, just drive rush in the back throw. I like that.
All right, Mono pressing them good buttons again.
He's done a good job, too, of overall throughout this set so far, just really slowing down the pace. Made it harder and harder for Papio to be able to find these big moments. He's gotten like some Abare jabs here and there, but he hasn't really gotten too many opportunities to really run any mind games. Hanging out this far range like this.
Yeah, I think Papio can use, tried to right there, but got counter hit, but maybe some of my long range buttons, maybe a stand fierce, or forward heavy kick, maybe something like that.
Mono's holding this range really well and contesting mid-range whenever Papio wants to approach. It's really going to be about like post throws, I think, where Papio's really gotten good Abare opportunities.
Yeah, unfortunately, Papio again there too, just not capitalizing on some hits. That's probably the second or third DP we saw with not a huge punish, but this is going to hurt real bad. We got level
that was
3.
It. That was it.
We had level 3. Yeah, that was definitely the game.
Next touchdown for sure. Punish counter throw here. Mono in trouble with double fan. Had the whip. And there it is.
Woo, that's hitting. That's hitting. No, that's hitting. That's hitting. That's hitting.
Talk about a scramble. Papio's getting a whole lot of mileage out of those raw drive rushes in the neutral game. Man, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, this is also sometimes could be a tough mental hurdle to get over right now, right? Like you had that and you dropped it and then you lost or something like that. It could be a mental hurdle for Mono, but we'll see. Let's see.
Man, sometimes, bro, your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch when you up there on that big Evo Japan stage, bro. You know,
you ain't kidding.
This might have been their first time being on a stage like that.
Yeah, that's something we have to talk about too. We'll get to it after this match, but when it comes to looking at first rounds of players at big events like Evo, this event specifically, especially because there's so much of this community, they haven't been playing Street Fighter. They're not. This might be a fresh experience for some of these players.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. They might not be used to sitting down on that stage like that.
I do want to say something to you that agree 100% Obama. That's the beautiful part about the FGC and the Open Bracket Tournament. There are things just like this, man. You can come and just start playing and play with the best people in the world off rip.
I always say, as far as the competition aspect, this is as close to a meritocracy as you're gonna get, man. Like, top players don't get a special privilege. Hey, grab your controller and go try to cook up.
You see both of these players, like you can tell, nerves are definitely playing a role here.
Yeah, that's something that you have to account for too, but you only get it through experience. We talked about it before. Tournament experience goes an extremely long way. You see this stand medium punch. So something that's very common with Elena that people are not maybe all too aware of, she does not have the longest range drive rush cancelable buttons. So you can stay outside of that crouch medium punch range, get some whip punishes, but Papio at this point is being more aggressive, but I think that is why Mono's able to get a whole lot off. I would like to see a bit more zoning.
Can Papio take advantage here? Got him at the
wall. This is now we're both front that. Oh, what a jump in.
Double burn, puts himself into the wall.
There's DP. Yep. Mono got the bar. Are you gonna do it? Do you trust reactions?
Do it. Do it.
He said do it. Oh, he was guessing the furry.
Oh my God.
Wow.
He backdashed? I think that was a backdash.
I cannot believe that hit. Wow. Okay, last game, last
this is
round.
it. This is a match, baby.
Now you guys see, of course, Mono has 3 bars while Papio has 0 bars. Street Fighter 6, as much as about neutral, footsies, making your reads, it's also a big-time resource management game.
Yes, sir.
Maybe out of all Street Fighter games in history, if I'm not mistaken, this is the most resource-intensive game.
I would agree. A lot of mental stack because of resource management, too. A lot of stuff happens. What do you think, Obama? Go ahead.
I was like, Alpha 3.
I'm right, Alpha, no, I think you're right. Hold on. After the match. Hold on.
Oh, counter hit confirmed. That's it.
This should be it.
Just
Then the
finish
super.
it.
Then the
have to
super.
finish it.
Blake.
Good stuff.
And that so for Mono too, there was so much. This should have been a 2-0.
Oh,
That-
it should have been a
this should have
2-0,
been a 2-0, but the fact that he was able to hang in there and still finish his food, get the win like that, that has to do a lot for his confidence moving on in the bracket. You know?
Oh, yeah. That was it.
Bro, like that's a set that should have been over way sooner. You gave him way too many opportunities like that, but this is the experience of when you come offline and you play on a stage like that. If it's your first time, you're not used to it, you're a little bit nervous, and you got to play a game set like that against a rabid animal who's mashing super in every gap.
Man,
it's gonna be like that.
I can't express how different it is, when you first go from just playing online or just playing at
in
home
person, right?
and the comfort, and not only just in pools of people watching you up there on that big stage, absolutely crazy. But that conversation you guys were saying, so I was saying I thought that Street Fighter 6 is the most resource-intensive game, but you brought up another game.
He said Alpha 3. The only reason why I kind of agree with Obama 100%. Alpha 3 does have stuff because you have the 3 different isms. You have a guard bar. But the reason why I'm going to side with 6 is because there's so many uses of the drive meter. You can drive impact. You can drive rush. You can drive reversal. So I just feel like that baking that stuff into the meter makes it a little bit more resource management heavy. But I would agree with Obama. If there was another one, I would probably say Alpha 3 as well.
Battle design wise, 6's system is like so much more cohesive and baked into the core gameplay identity compared to maybe some previous titles, I would say.
Yeah, when we're watching these pools matches, one thing that y'all can look at is see how somebody utilizes their drive gauge. See if Joe just brought up all of these options that you have. You can kind of see someone's strategy or theory on the game or a matchup by the way that they're utilizing their drive gauge. So that's a big thing that you can do when it comes to looking at the matchup. You'll notice like somebody like Punk, he doesn't really like the, even if he gets a whiff punch or something like that, he might not even go for anything that's a drive rush cancel because your resources are just that
Crouch me to
important.
kick cannon spike, good enough for me,
Straight into it, and just so that I can save my drive.
Oh,
gauge
you gonna give me C6 Hiyuki?
Yeah,
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Like the person, right?
I appreciate it, man.
I tell you what, I'd be spending my stuff like it's going out of style. And that's
you got to look like
I appreciate it, man.
I'd be spending like it's on infinite, like I'm in training mode. All right, do we? Obama, does anybody look familiar? Rob, anybody look familiar?
Not yet. Especially when the lights are dim.
I know exactly who this is, but I don't want to.
Nigga, I'm skipping everything.
You wait for the names to come up.
I'm just gonna wait.
Don't make it easy for him. Don't make it easy for him.
Don't give no opportunity.
They ain't posting me on Twitter. Nope.
But that's the other thing with this event too, right? When you think about 7,000 players, like we said, we're used to this kind of scenario at every Evo, right? Opening pools matches, you're going to get a lot of varying degrees of levels of play. You're going to see different kinds of familiarity and players who are acclimated with playing on stages and spotlights and stuff like that. For this event especially, you got to think there are not a ton of events of this caliber, of this size like this in Japan. This is really like for a lot of these players who got into this through maybe one of these creators who hopped in with late Street Fighter V or in Street Fighter 6. If you're one of the players that hops in like this is your one opportunity a year to really get that same kind of sensation here in Japan like that. So it's not strange to see people who are a little bit skittish or anything like that. But this is Shuzo going up against Murasaki. Talk to him, Rob.
Off with the DI.
He got it. That's how I be playing. Let's go.
Okay, he's feeling himself. Bro, if you're at Evo Japan, the biggest tournament ever, and your opponent hits you with a DI in the corner round 1,
and it was like 5 seconds into the match, by the way. It was like 5 seconds into the match.
And he playing DJ, bro. he letting him hang. What's up?
I mean, for this kind of game, to open up a set too, that's not a bad check.
It's honestly not.
It tells you a lot about your opponent.
Especially at that time, no one has like resources to spend. You're not going to die, but it does give you a lot of information. Oh, double drive rush. All right. That DJ jab, though.
There's a reason why we see both of those drive rushes.
Yeah.
DJ and Jury both have some of the best drive rushes in the entire game. DJ has the best drive rushes. Jury's is up there, too.
Oh, here we go. Spend it. That is the game.
I'm not going to lie, bro. He's going to be tough to beat.
Shuzo.
That DI alone, I'm telling you, bro, what? He's confident.
And you know what? That's a part of the game. Actually, I have to stop myself real quick. I want to mention this. You see how you don't see no water over there on that right side? I don't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
stay really hydrated.
You gotta, bro. You don't even be thirsty in between rounds. You just
sipping it.
You just take that sip. Just I don't know, it's a rhythm thing,
Or
bro.
maybe he hydrated before. You know, maybe he got it in his bag.
Yeah,
the AC,
maybe.
the
You
AC
right.
is pumping this
You
year.
right.
The
You
AC
right.
is pumping this year.
It's feeling crispy here right
We
now.
did work. I spoke with the engineers. We doing all right.
Okay, big time shimmy right there.
Great neutral jump. Intercept the dash approach there. Shuzo now. Eat some damage off the wall. Back to center stage. EX.
Shuzo
God
letting
damn.
rip, boy.
And you know what? Hey, I'm up a game already.
Yeah, why not?
I'm making my reads, bro. Round start, drive rush. That's one of the most important things as that sway catches the low forward there for a big time punish counter. Confidence goes a long way, and right now, Murasaki's drive gauge is extremely low. Going to have to make some decisions to get out of this situation.
Yeah, he's got to do something quick. Shuzo laying on the pressure. That drive gauge is about to be depleted. There it is. This could be the game. Oh no, he held up, got the reset. Murasaki has another chance. All right. Crouch medium kick. Oh, nice break. All right. Oh no, this could be it. If we do the right, that's it. Oh, didn't even have to spend it.
Yeah, that's it.
Let it rip.
Okay, Shuzo, extremely well played. That man was not
shit.
scared of the spotlight at all.
I forgot to put my damn mouse on
You
the
see that
charger.
jersey on him? We said it don't always mean something, but sometimes it do.
Sometimes it do.
oh.
Sometimes
That's
it
like
do.
people say signs don't matter in the fight. Sometimes it do.
Sometimes it like
Yeah, that was
that was a
absolutely
game.
phenomenal.
That was a
Very
game.
well played. And you know that even makes me think about just the character variety, man. Like I said, playing ranked over here for the first time last night, you're not running to the same character over and over again whatsoever.
I would say character variety too, but let's expand upon that too, Rob. Character variety, but I would say compared to what we see in the West, style variety. You're going to see a lot more modern players out here as well.
Oh, yeah.
And if we think about how that plays out with the characters, I wouldn't say it's a completely different matchup, but for some, it makes a significant difference.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned that, man. The modern, honestly, if you're going against someone using modern and you don't know exactly which buttons they're missing, you're at a complete disadvantage. For example, Ryu doesn't have his sweep in modern. So of course you get an easy anti-air DP, but you don't have sweep. All of a sudden, that's his best. You're gonna poke way more against the Ryu in that situation. So
There's also a complete mentality shift you have to have against people that are using modern, because you can't do certain things. Like you can't throw big buttons out. You got to be careful of your DIs, because supers are only and I'm doing a super. Perfect example. I think is Chris G here? I think he is.
I think he is here. But I don't think he was able to get into Street
Oh,
Fighter.
it was a Street Fighter. But you can see in his play, like, you cannot get away with anything when you're playing against his modern chunk.
So for you, it makes the neutral, it affects neutral in that regard too.
100%.
There's certain options that you have to seal like that because you make it way too easy for reaction supers like
And he's
that.
more willing to,
Or reaction
we
AA.
said Chris G just recently, he's more willing to put himself in the burnout.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at that point.
You know, I really love the way that was implemented. Actually, I think that was extremely well done. When Modern was first announced, you know, some people were excited, some people were worried. They've done a great job at making it competitively viable.
I would agree. I think it's one of the best.
I agree.
I think it's one of the best of the modern genre games that are trying to, mess around with some idea of an easy input or like a modern style. I think Street Fighter 6 is probably one of the best ones to do.
Yeah, it's a modern spin on an old concept, right?
Yeah.
But it's about the way that they pitched it too. And that's something that this community was really receptive about. And it got a lot of people who were hopping into the game. I think it's kind of interesting the way it's played out. You see some players who opted like, you know what, I'm a modern specialist. And they actually just roll into it. But you also saw quite a few players who they might have picked up the game with modern, but then they transitioned.
They transitioned,
yeah.
Which is also a beautiful thing. That's also cool. I want to say, was it Haitane? Wasn't he top 8 first Street Fighter 6 modern chunk, right? It was Haitane.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. Right now, Street Fighter 6, we just had a patch recently as well. It was a bit of a light patch, but right now, I think Street Fighter 6, because of the mechanics, you kind of brought it up in Tekken 8 as well. I think that the tier list is pretty decently compressed as well. The way that the game is, I feel like you can pick anybody that you want and perform at a high level. I remember you cooking up with the Nash, of course, back in Street Fighter 5, right? I asked Minna about this. I wonder what you guys' theory is. Do you think that character discussions are overrated in general? Like,
oh, where is this character at on the tier list? Because my opinion is that 99% of players, even if you're good, are not at the skill level for it to matter.
Where it doesn't necessarily matter.
Even if you're good, but you're not, like, in Street Fighter terms, if you're not dual Kevin, Punk.
Yeah, at that echelon, does a tier list matter if you're not playing at a particular level?
Yeah.
Like, I get that. I mean, I do think it's important to discuss characters, though. I do think it's important to discuss characters. I think what we don't talk about enough is we worry about who's the best, who does what. I want to see a matchup spread. Don't give me a tier list.
That's hard.
Give me
That's
a matchup
hard.
spread. I say that all the time. I'm concerned about the match. I don't care if you think that this is the best character. I want to see the spread.
I sound old, but I'm saying, like, I remember we used to have I feel like character discussions in this regard, this is not new, right? We've been doing this
Yes,
for
this
decades.
is,
Like, but I think, and this is an effect of, I think, like, content. We become more content-built about it. Oh, this is my tier list. What is this based on? Why is this character down here? We used to have matchup spreads with numbers, and even though, like, you know, it's a very, like, abstract concept, right? I'm gonna attach a number to this.
I'll take
matchup.
a 4.5 and a 5.5.
But I'm saying,
I want to
like,
see it.
there's some kind of element there that you can look at, and then you say, okay, well, what makes this 6-4? And then you have a discussion from there. I don't think we have it on that level as much anymore.
No, I agree.
There's a lot of parroting,
like
bro.
Rob, it's just like, hey, dog, top 5? Can top 5? I'm like, dog, like, can we evolve the conversation a little bit, please? It's just the nature of some of these games too. Naturally, I think because of the way some of the gameplay is designed, you kind of seeing more games with more compressed tier lists as well. Like, I just wish it wasn't like this character top 5, this character non-element. The conversation becomes shallow.
Yeah, that's again why I like the matchup spread, because it creates conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I lose this matchup? Why?
Yes,
tell
let's break
me
it down.
why. Is it because of my buttons, my lack of, you know, whip punish, whatever the case is? But I feel like that conversation doesn't happen. Obama just said it on the head. We as people like the clear-cut, dry information now, where it's like, oh, that's it, so that means it. But no, like, we have to get a little bit more in-depth. That's the reason why. And create a better conversation, not be so shallow.
What do they say, Joe? It's like short-form content, right? Like,
yeah.
Just give me your top 5, dog.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
It doesn't really work that way.
Yes.
You know?
Hey, you know what I found really interesting watching Daigo Mini yesterday too, bro? So people talk about how aggressive, Street Fighter 6 is a very aggressive game and everything, and then, you know, if you play ranked in or even here, to be honest, and I ain't gonna lie, because there's some people who are hella aggressive too, hella aggressive. Dude, they're playing extremely slow. It's all kind of small, micro. It was, the timer was going down low as heck, Joe.
I want to say something about this because you bring up a really good point, and shout out to my boy Javis. Me and Javis talk about this all the time. No game is perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Everyone's always going to have an issue or not like something about the game, but it all depends on what the player is willing to deal with that's in the game. I don't like drive rush, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, they're immediately not involved in the game, or I don't like parry, or I don't like anything. So that basic mechanic will change a person's thought about a game. But when you watch Street Fighter 6 at a high level, not all the time, again, it's not all the time, but I say it often too, I talk to Javits about it, when you look at it at a very high level, a lot of the things that people don't like about the game, you don't see it.
Bro, no, don't add a caveat.
don't see it.
Stand 10 toes.
I'm
right.
saying it.
So that means we just gotta get what?
You
better.
gotta get
We
better.
gotta get better, bro. Of course, you're gonna be mad when you just aren't good enough to check these things and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yes, at the highest level,
Now,
you don't.
Again, not all the time. Listen, there's still
No, Joe.
nothing is perfect. We're still gonna have to
I'm
deal
not
with stuff.
saying- but look, throw loops could be rough, right? We can play by throw loops.
100%.
When we watch
That's a
Daigo
part of the
Mena-
game by design.
Yes.
But when we watch
100%.
Daigo Mena, how many times did somebody just get thrown 5 times in a row?
Maybe
3 times?
3.
Come on, brother.
To be
That was
fair,
not-
his EXDP hit percentage was extreme.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I don't know.
Obama might be the highest I've ever seen.
I don't know if I saw one block. I don't know if I saw one block.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Somebody else watched the tape, but I was like, I haven't seen one miss.
Dude, fundamental steal. And did you see Daigo's fireball game?
Yeah,
though,
he was
bro?
playing some Street Fighter, man. He
Dog.
was chucking them.
That new
Sometimes to his disadvantage, but for the most time, I think it played a really big part of his game.
Dude, in the spacing, some of those spacing trap situations where, well, not a spacing trap, but he would like knock Mena down on certain knockdowns. Charge the fireball. Mena goes for the slide under.
Yeah, still hits,
It's like a
bit.
couple frames away or a couple pixels away. He's able to get a whiff punish.
On
but
both
man,
sides, there was a lot of really, really good timing, adjustment, and management, and that was something Daigo gave credit to Mena too. He's like, Mena's slide game and the way he used drive parry in conjunction with slide was incredible. That was really, really well played. But Daigo as well, the way he changed up timing on Fireball. Of course, it's Akuma, right? So he has the ability to also natural built-in ability to change timing with that. But even the way that he approached sometimes and the way that he stood firm in the face of a Blanca like that and was able to score rounds using Fireball just as a poke. Or it was I'm like, man, you got to be crazy to have lost some of those games the way you did, and to stand in Mena's face like, like what is he doing?
You know, you bring up those fireballs. Daigo even mentioned on his stream that he did after Evo Legends yesterday. He even talked about how great Mena's perfect parries were.
Yeah.
But now that you mention it, that is crazy considering that Akuma's able to charge the fireball however long he wants to, like just a little bit. And then let it go right there.
Changing that timing, switching it up. Yeah,
that's why it's so strong in this game, just because you can't perfect parry as easily.
Right. So it looks like we're gonna do some. Still stay on some Street Fighter, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching.
We got something coming up. Yeah, we got something coming up for you guys, real quick.
Hey, just go get some chips, get something to drink, man.
Yeah,
like
we're
relax. We're out here yapping.
Yeah, here we go. No, but it's coming up. We still got some Street Fighter 6 coming right now. Let's see who we got lining up.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what this matchup is right here. What character matchup we got?
I'm not going to say anything.
Always wait for the names.
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say it. I mean, I know it's not, but I'm not. You know.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 in a great spot, bro. You know, this is the thing. Nowadays, I feel like you got to do, and training-wise, if you're dead serious, you're going to get the most benefit from doing the boring stuff in training.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, LaShar has to be in a dark room.
Doing nothing else.
Just doing perfect parry practice for an hour straight or something, bro. That's the stuff that's going on right now. You can't be hopping on rank and playing for 5 hours and think you about to get extra godlike.
Otake versus Azo here. JP face-off. In pools, winners round 1.
Oh, look at this. Modern. We were just talking about Modern. This is also the second Mai we've seen so far today. Oh, hold on.
What does Mai lose in Modern?
My the biggest thing is stand medium punch. Because her stand fierce is very strong. Cross medium kick also is very strong. But like, you know, that's the fierce right there.
Yep.
But those things are easier to whiff punish. The medium punch is hard to whiff punish and throws off your timing. You might see the medium punch thinking it was a fierce, go for the whiff punish and get hit. So her neutral definitely gets weaker. At least, yeah, button for button. But so far, it's not a... actually, okay, Otaki's in burnout, still fighting strong.
Yep.
We hear a whole lot of...
shit.
Oh, yeah, he had the bar too, but
he was reaching for that.
I'm not going to lie to you, fellas.
Don't
King
lie.
gets downplayed too much, man. My dog Chris
He
T.
really does. He really does. Pen does get downplayed too much.
Still a good character. Just
What
that
that
there's
nigga?
Rob, we
other
gotta
shows who might be as good.
We gotta
but-
call it what it is. It's not downplay. It's politics.
You're
It's
right.
They play in
You're
politics.
right. That's fair.
that's heavy, my boy. That's heavy. He ain't lying.
Nowadays, you got to play the game.
Yeah.
in the
You got
game,
it, that's what I'm
and,
saying.
and outside
You
the
got to
game.
play the game that's about playing the game.
This is very true.
Hey.
Damn, ripped him out of the drive. Yep. Azo now back to the game plan, trying to throw some fans.
Otake, of course, up around, but we keep seeing his drive gauge really low. That can get very dangerous for him.
Yeah,
That drive
tried
gauge is
lost it.
everything.
Yeah, this could be if he does super. Oh, no cancel the super. He did have the CA right there as well.
We'll see a chip out. No.
No punish. Oh, DI.
Oh,
that far,
shit.
yeah.
Yep, that was far. You know, Otake had the bar, but just not quick enough to spend the super to kill him.
This is a matchup I would definitely say that Mai has the advantage in the neutral game. Ken's longest pokes, stand heavy kick, of course, stand medium kick. Both of those are -5, -6, something around that on blocks, so they can be punishable. Mai's neutral definitely stronger, but Ken's corner carry, like in any Street Fighter, absolute insanity, and we're seeing it right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
There we go. Wow.
One hit from Kim Masters, you in that corner, and it's time to guess, baby.
All right, game 1, Otake. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Otake looking very strong in that first game. Like I said, just maybe a little risky with that burnout, but still making it happen at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's see if Azo's can start something. I feel like there have been a couple opportunities, but there just hasn't been big punishment options for him.
Yeah, and like you said, Rob, too, he's not really controlling or contesting that mid-range where Otake's kind of just dashing in his grill and using those Ken buttons to get some of those returns that you're talking about, whether it be real estate or damage.
Oh my goodness.
And guys, you know, you also notice that Ozzo is in the corner a whole lot. Oh no, the DI.
He heard you talking, Rob.
Listen,
He said, who in the corner?
Oh,
DI back.
He only needed one more hit.
Yeah, one more hit,
right
one
there
more hit.
to break that DI.
I feel like he was already mentally checked that he was going to do the move, so he couldn't DI back also. Sometimes you get like that, right? You just say, this is what I'm doing.
Yep.
Sure.
That's like somebody might even do a jump in and they just know their opponent's going to block or something like that.
Wow,
Hit,
what a
don't even
play.
follow up.
Oh, wow, we were out.
Standing like he feigns, gets the haymaker, throws her back into the wall. Burnout, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Neutral jump, haymakers. Checking him with the light kicks, and right now Ozzo back to the wall, last chance.
Oh, a little too far for a punish right there. Oh, the classic Hadouken for the win.
Hadouken right there
The
in your
classic
face.
Hadouken.
That's when it's scariest right there too. You ain't reacting right there at all. Right there in your face with that Hadouken. I'll tell you what, man, that so far a common thing that we're seeing already, the player that is more to the untrained eye, you might look at it as the player who's just more aggressive. No, the player who's more confident at this stage, I feel like that makes a huge difference, right? That player has less drops. You're pushing your opponent to the corner. You have to make decisions in this game, and if you're confident, then of course you're more likely to be on point.
Oh, yeah. I think this game in general does favor a little bit more of an aggressive play style.
For
For the
sure.
most part, or
Yeah.
at least it's the pockets of aggression that are open. It's way more in this game than other Street Fighter games, I think, for the most part, yeah.
But, you know, like I said, people focus on that aggression a lot. I wonder, I don't know if Marvel was like this or not back in the day. Because I know it's like you can do like touch of deaths and stuff like that. But in Street Fighter 6, because the damage is so high, because you can get pushed to the corner and get rinsed with a throw loop or something, I believe that makes it so that the neutral game should be even slower. I think that's why we see Daigo Mena walking around extremely slowly, because one hit can be GG.
The way that some games develop like that, that's not uncommon. When things are so explosive and you just explode if you get touched, you can. It's not strange for some games where the neutral becomes more stiff as a result, or more defensive. It's happened quite a few times, I think, over the I mean, you could debate, but I think about some characters like games like CVS2, kind of like how often do we see some of those sets where people are loaded up on Aism and then like it turns into kind of like a poke fest, or if they want to go for like a guard crush setup or something. But it's not strange to see some games where you have really, really high return like that kind of slow down in neutral.
Yeah. Very cool.
Okay, all right, guys. So, of course, so far, everything is firing on all cylinders, as you would expect right here at EVO Japan. We are just getting started, and you do not want to miss what's next. I'm Big Hollywood with Rob TV with my dogs, L.I. Joe and Margin Obama, and we'll be right back at you with more EVO Japan.
飯田ならやめたよ。もっといい条件のとこが見つかったからって。俺の IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいな。
This is pause right now, so you know what that means. I'm going to bring the 2x KO string over. Since this is paused right now.
And I guess people like getting late to the trains and stuff other than that, but yeah, fun. Main issue is getting here, like if you're like by car and stuff.
Yeah, that'll probably be particularly challenging.
It was pouring. Like
No,
badly.
it was. Yeah, it was heavier rain.
Like, imagine you get here, you're soaked like crazy, and like, it probably got inside your book bag.
Your
and
weekend might be
controller's
ruined,
probably
bro.
messed up and stuff. It was like anything can happen.
Our friend Reagan was walking in. She's on the shorter side. Her shoes are small. She was looking like
Yep.
SpongeBob for a second.
She got water all in her shoes.
Nah, dude, that's
you gotta like
miserable
carry
feeling.
your feet. You have to like walk like a soldier. Like,
Yeah.
or that's how it was earlier. I don't know if it's still like that outside right now, but it's pouring. Worst case scenario, power goes out in the venue, but highly doubt that would happen. But if it does happen, I mean, you know why? The weather right now is pretty bad right now.
That's been cool though. That's I think that's one of the nice things is getting to actually go out and walk around stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I was telling Reagan when we were actually getting ready to go, I was like, low key the walkover and the trip and stuff like that. That's kind of like that's part of the experience, part of the trip to me.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just like
I love
maybe
the walk.
I'm just a sensitive guy, and I just over
Sensitive
romanticize
guy.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Long
But
walks on the beach
there's
type
something
stuff.
about it
You
that's
know,
nice.
like,
Walks in the beach.
that's us, dude.
There's
That's
something about it that's
me and
nice.
you, dude.
Oh, man. Me and you, dude.
That's what's up.
That's pretty funny.
Hopeless romantic.
That's romantic.
I mean, that was my designation since like middle school, bro. I was writing poetry like a little kid.
Early.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a hard life. You know what I mean? You don't get the value from that until later in life.
Nah, I see that.
IMO.
What's the weather? It's heavy rain. It's basically just heavy rain, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
big
storming
rain.
or nothing. It's
Not
just,
storming, true.
Well, I don't know if it's storming now, but it's just heavy rain.
Yeah, it might be now.
Heavy rain, yeah. Great game.
Like some people getting here soaked. Like you probably won't even feel like playing if you're just soaked. Like what if it got into it got all over your controller in your book bag or something? And
We're testing a bunch of stuff, by the way, Chad. The hope is we'll have a nice 1080p gameplay section for you.
Take a look behind us. Oh, I recognize who we got sitting down. Let me tell you, the young god.
The young guy.
W bleed, bro.
Oh, is that?
I know what I know what I see
Oh,
behind
this
me.
is not
W
Super-
bleed, bro.
Oh, it's not Superman then.
I
Wow.
know what I see behind me. Sheesh. I saw the Oni on the shoulder. You already
Y'all
know.
want to bleed? He's here.
Yup. Man's pulled up.
Y'all want to bleed? He's here. Let's see that Alawi.
I saw this tweet. I can't verify if it's true or not, but I think Bleed said something like, "Hey, yo, I can't play in the Japan or arcade or something because I'm too young. Like they wouldn't let him into the venue."
Yeah, he was trying to practice at the arcades, but
that's crazy.
Yeah,
they said he's not 18,
yeah,
so he
yeah,
can't.
they
He
couldn't
can't.
let him into the. I'm
They wouldn't
so
let him into
sad,
the
bro.
venue. That is
That's
insane.
so sad.
I didn't even know that was a
Let me
thing
see
for
that again,
arcades.
Yeah, I think they allow smoking in there. Maybe that's partly why.
He probably went to some crazy
That might
arcade
be
then.
it, yeah.
Should
I
be
would
back,
imagine.
back in 3 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know what type of arcade he went to. He probably went to like one of the
Yeah.
game. Oh, he probably went to a gaming cafe arcade or something like that.
That
Like
could
the ones
be
where
it.
you can stream at.
Oh, maybe yeah,
And
yeah,
let
or
players
just there's
be
like
correct.
adult like rated M games or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
you
I
know,
can see that.
it could be any of these things. No, it's not Noon against Bleed. No,
No, not
Noon
Noon.
No,
actually
it's not
stepped up.
Noon versus Bleed.
I think
Yeah,
Sorry, that's
he-
an
he's
overlap.
on. Well, I saw him walk
y'all-
over. I
y'all
think
seen
he's
in the
now
future.
he's now on deck. It looks like.
Y'all too far ahead. Hold
Y'all
on.
gotta forgive me. Like I said, we are also our own production here. So some things, there can be a wire crossed here or there.
Yeah,
You'll-
yeah,
you'll
we're
be
doing our
alright.
best. We're doing our best.
You can't see that yet. It's too
You'll
early
get
for that. Hold on.
Yo, yo.
I love you guys. You'll get over it.
Or Ilawi. We've actually seen a lot of Ilawi today. Funny enough, we've barely seen any Yasuo today. I think this is the first Yasuo match of today.
It actually is, actually.
Yeah, wow.
Because I've been here the entire time waiting for Yasuo.
Like,
This
bro,
is the
please.
absolute first. Used to see
Oh.
Yasuo a lot, especially Yasuo Echo, but
Immediate grab there.
slow down.
Oh, staggered the 2M there.
Nice.
Oh,
time window, so just to
sacrifice the
display
girl.
pressure.
Sad.
Dude, Andy gets the anti-air slash. It's too evil, man.
My man is
Oh,
scooping.
or lose. That's death.
Yeah, gets the nice confirm there.
Nice.
The super. That was a fast round, chat.
Very, very fast.
That's one of the sickest things about this team is that Alawi can be a little limiting when it comes to hard knockdown situations, but using freestyle in creative ways
Yeah.
can fix so many opportunities for you.
Oh, nice adjustment there too. Looked like it would have crossed up.
Nice tag launcher.
Great corner carry from Echo. Time for the
What's the
OP.
mix,
Blocked the
bro?
scoop. Oh, messed up the
Oh,
confirm
missed,
there.
yeah.
It's okay. We got an assist. We're good. We're gonna get tag launcher here, I would assume. Oh,
That's death.
oh, still got the tentacle there. Don't even need it.
Bro, Bleed's style is so
team is
fast,
so
too.
good.
Yeah.
His style is
His
so
style,
fast.
yeah, it fits his style perfectly.
Ooh, look, y'all still getting a hit then. Oh, misses the car.
Oh, that's the nerf.
It's a lot harder now.
That's
yeah.
the nerf,
That's
bro.
the nerf.
That's
Oh,
the
I
nerf.
know.
That's a
Believe
lot
me, I
harder
know.
now.
I'm on the council.
Oh, gets the hit though.
I'm on the Yasuo council. I know.
They did not consult with you early on this change though. I can tell.
On the hit, on block, it don't matter.
Oh,
That's
nice
the
reset
nerf.
there with a jab.
That's conversion.
Got the
Good
tentacle here.
character.
Matt. Oh, this combo is
Lord,
going.
this Combo. Tag launch. He's not done. Level 3.
Fully optimized combo
Level
right
1.
there.
Don't want to be disrespectful. Get him out of here fast.
Listen, all I'm saying is, in situations like this, I'm making you watch the movie.
That's
Aw,
I'm
you
just
evil.
saying, bro. I'm just
We're
saying.
not done.
We
The
watch
set ain't
the
over
movie.
yet.
If it's
You
my
can't-
character,
Maybe if it was the last character in last set or something.
crazy. It is so
Nah.
tough, bro. Because that's so cool, but also to watch is so stinky for new players, man. It's tough.
I feel bad.
It's
but
tough.
hey.
How do I teach someone that you need to watch this movie? It's like put on like a health video, you know, like for sex ed or something. You don't want to watch that.
Hey, sometimes you don't got a choice.
It's
Have to
true.
hold
You
that.
don't. You don't. There's some Ari play. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh, drops the combo. Unfortunate.
Combo.
Up as 2. Alright, tries
I
to
switch it last second.
Yeah, didn't get the bait or didn't get the punish, but it's okay.
Dude, he's so smart
hell
about
is that
knowing when to
skin
let
for
off the
Ari?
gas too. 'Cause it's not even like he lets off the gas to slow down. It's more just like touching the brake to take corners.
Yeah.
Like, see how he backs off like that? He knows he has a tentacle to work with. He can jump just in
Yeah,
case. Everything's
You have a
covered.
lot of options, yeah. No reason to make any unnecessary risk. Just back off.
That was such an efficient combo there. Should get does not get the 3rd
Yeah.
meter, but it's okay.
Alawi's level
Didn't
1.
even matter.
Alawi's level 1 is a level like it's 3 level 1s in a trench coat. It's a level 3.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
fully. It is
trench
just a
coat is
level 3.
crazy.
Nah, the
I'll give it-
scaling.
Alright, just coming back. They do realize the mics aren't working, right? Oh, production? Production? Yo? Hello?
Won all of your favorite games. Make sure you
There
tap
he
in.
goes.
And you guys can sign up today and see if you can win some exclusive prizes and playing some of the best players in the world to see what you got.
Hey,
And
man, we talked earlier about that. The Obama tournament experience is so important. You can get it right there from your home before you go to these.
Every little bit counts, especially when it comes to, you know, you traveling offline and being able to put that on a stage like this. Every little bit counts. Dawn Pisha, this is, again, another classic Gal user, but this is a player who's been going really, really hard in the paint pretty much since it
That's
started.
on late.
That's awesome, man. Love to
Mariyama
see that.
Yuzu.
Another DJ, too. Another DJ. Again, decent character spread so far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just in general, like, yes, we saw 2 DJs and saw 2 Mize, but I feel like we don't see a lot of DJs, generally speaking, like in the States, you know?
I agree. No, we definitely don't.
Dawn Pisha is also a mainstay at a lot of these big collaboration events like this. He's been in the cup for a
Okay.
while.
Nice.
You know, somebody who's been in the cup for a while with a guy. Look at the whip punish.
Yeah.
Whip punish. Flash kick is crazy.
See, Rob, you were asking
Hold
about it
on.
earlier. Like, what makes it so different out here? Like, why they can't? When the creators that hop in like this, they're not trying to just hop in for an event. They're trying to become players.
That's
they're
fire.
becoming players.
That's the right energy. Okay, so Dawn Pisha is creator in his hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been
But actually
he's been a part of these big events like this for, you know, look, like years at this point. But that's the beauty of it is it hit a point where it was hard to find new players for the events.
Yeah.
Because by then they're all players at that point.
Yes, you can't even put them
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. So actually, as far as Guile, I had a conversation with Kaba yesterday. We were all training at the Zeta office. He feels like the way the game has changed with some of the buffs that Guile got, that Guile is currently top 10 material.
Wow.
And if you know anything, business decision-wise, nobody likes to admit that their character is strong. So that definitely tells you something about where Guile is at right now. Absolutely love where Guile's at in the game.
That's some new age stuff. I like, bro. Like you supposed to like when your character's buff. Aren't you supposed to get hyped to that?
I'm telling you, dog. Like, if anything, I feel like that helps you perform too. If you keep telling yourself your character's not that good, you know what I mean? You already got a built-in excuse in your head.
Like, oh man, your character, he's top 5. That's cheap. And you're like, yeah, man, this shit's sick.
Yeah. Why don't you come on and play it then?
Okay.
Hey. Oh, nice check.
Yeah,
The driver,
good stuff.
Pisha. Yep. Beautiful.
DJ, of course, got those nice long pokes, but they are whip punishable. You could see Dawn Pisha going for like a sweep whip punish there. Nice punish counter.
You can see the mindset on Dawn Pisha too. You know he's been trained by some of the best. The patience.
Hey, 2 times in a row, what we see from Guile? Fireball into drive rush. That is the Guile classic right there, baby. You see Guile, you're gonna see fireball into drive rush.
But beat
nice
the spacing
swing.
too, Rob. He's at like that tip range of crouch medium punch each time. Just waiting for a button press to react to. Mariyama Yuzu gonna give him the super here.
Not gonna kill.
Yeah, it's not going to kill, but certainly in a bad situation. I mean, Dawn Pisha's got plenty of bar and turning around, though. One good hit, but never mind.
Big
Punish
time
counter throw.
Okay, but Dawn Pisha does have 3 bars of that super meter down there. So it's definitely in Gao's favor when you're looking at the resource side.
Ooh, drive rush right into the fist.
That right cross.
Yep. Oi, nice.
Thread kicks. Hold the knees. Hold this pressure.
Interesting part of this matchup is, of course, the fact that DJ can throw multiple fireballs without needing to use OD, as you see right there, right on cue, that heavy fireball.
All right, he only spent level 1. I thought he might have spent level 3 just to get the burnout and give himself some more resources as well, but opts for the level 1.
I like the target combo. And again, holding this range. Back to boom.
Oh, no.
Step kick.
That's a raw step kick, too. This is going to hurt. Oh.
Look at that drive gauge right there.
Not looking good,
You
yeah.
got to make a decision.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yo.
I thought that was actually going to hit. I thought that was going to hit.
Bro, if that hit, he had to recover like, he
Yeah, that
maybe
was
like
tight.
5 frames in time or something like that, bro. That was absolutely insane.
Good stuff to Don Pisha, though, moving on. And that's the cool thing, too. Like I said, it's not just training up for some Verizon Wireless, whatever tournament, right? It's they wanted to be part of the community.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that you get to see them on a stage like this, see them coming out to this event like that, it wasn't like they just dropped it after. No, they're a part of this now.
Yeah.
This is they
That's
are
awesome.
players.
I think they're just I think these creators are so much more likely to stick with the game the way that they're doing. Also, because like we even see like Tyler One right now.
Yeah.
Bro, he's like, I think
He's
he reached
grinding.
like 1,800 MR or something
He's
like
grinding
that.
at home,
You
yeah.
know, he's locked in for hours
Yep.
on his stream every day playing Street Fighter 6. I think it's because as a video game, like outside of a fighting game, it is a fire video game, bro. You know what I mean?
It's a good game. Yeah.
You
Generally,
know.
it has a lot going on for a casual player or someone that wants to get into
Yes,
something.
I
Like it really gives you a very good path, you know, for the new and upcoming players. So you got to give credit when credit's due, you know.
It's that, it's, you know, the combination of online tournaments, offline tournaments, offerings, and there's just like a ton of people running events for it too.
Yeah.
Especially like out here, but also overseas as well, man. There's a ton of people running stuff. If you really want to play, it's really not hard to just kind of just tap in on something, right? I mean, especially net play tournaments, bro. There was a time where it felt like every day of the week. If you wanted to just sit on, on your
bro.
You wanted to just sit back and enter like 5, bro, in your boxers. You could be sitting there entering 5 tournaments.
Yo, even right now, man, of course, you know, Yipes got the can
opener
going.
yeah.
We got Motivation Mondays. We got TNS.
TNS, yeah, there's a lot going on, yeah.
Wednesdays, man. So, you know, pretty much most days out of the week you can get some work in. That's it. So far, man, I got to say, Japan, this is only day 1. We're early on in the day. I'm hoping that I got some palms later on, too. Like in round 2 when we're
a little deeper into the matches, a little deeper into the
deeper
pools.
into the matches and everything. But so far, people are looking very strong. That Gao versus DJ matchup was looking very
I
nice.
think we said it before as well. Like sometimes the caliber of player, again, when we're over here, is just probably a little bit higher, generally speaking. There's also, again, 7,800 people in the building that are here to play Street Fighter 6. So we're bound to get some hidden killers in here.
Is it against like culturally? Is bison buck matches not a thing in Japan? I'm asking for a friend.
Traditionally, not in
That's
that
not
way.
a thing?
Not in that
Okay.
way.
Okay. All right. Just had to make
I
sure.
like how he said bison buck matches at least. Like that's a good bison buck. I just mean bison buck matches, guys. Nothing crazy, you know. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I definitely want to get this work in out here, man. You know, just the level of play out here absolutely insane. We see how many people are, bro. Look at how popular all these pools are, even right now too. Hopefully, Joe, I can even get some work in with you out here, brother.
You're gonna smoke me, man. I mean, I'll try if you want me to. You'll smoke me though. I'm an old head. I'm an old man now. I'm old. I'm slow. I can't see.
Oh, you got all this. Yeah, you got all this.
My hands hurt. I can't sit too long. I can keep going.
As soon as I became like a host to get to the media side of the game, bro, I had like 50 excuses in the tuck off. If I smoke you, I'm talking crazy.
Don't let me win
if you beat me,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
Man, I ain't really going.
I'm sick and tired of like people under the age of 30. Why y'all always want to beat up on old people like this, man?
Come on, bro.
It's like, bro, if we over the age of 30, like, no, bro, I'm not gonna be able to react to that.
Yeah.
You know I'm not gonna be able to react to that. Come on, man. Like, we don't have to do this.
Yeah, you got it, big dog. It's you. You got it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I played Enzo. The stuff he was whip punishing and everything, bro. I'm like, all right, you got to
That's you, man.
You
Go
got
get him.
Go get him, Miss Craig.
Go get him.
I swear.
All right, looks like we're setting up for this match. Let's see what we got going on. Do we have 2 leverless players, I see? Is it 2 leverless players?
It's not going to be uncommon. Leverless and pad player. 6 in particular is pretty varied. I would say leverless might even actually be the most. Like leverless might be the most common.
Yeah, I feel like
Most common,
in
actually.
Street Fighter 5, I feel like pad was like the most, and now leverless might be, to be honest.
It's probably 1 and 2 between leverless and pad, I would say.
Hey, you know what? Like, out of all things, one of my favorite things about leverless is just how you can walk it neutral and how cool it looks.
When I used to play, as soon as someone walks like online, I'm like, oh, he's playing on leverless.
Yeah,
you
bro,
could see it.
you
could see it immediately.
It just looked like you just look skilled when you walk like that. I can't explain it.
When they do that Twitch walk, and you're all like Robert Patrick in Terminator 2 to me. Like,
man,
you just like, nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're seeing some
Jamie Elena.
versus Elena. First time that we're seeing Jamie on the stream today. So,
Another Elena too.
you know, Blas and Punk, I believe both of them have said that Jamie is like their favorite character to play right now, even if they're not running him in tournament.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, I think he might be a bit underrated. You know, his neutral is really good.
Yeah, he
His
got some
dive
good
kick is
buttons,
strong,
right?
too.
He got some good damage occasionally. I mean, when he sets up, his damage hurt. His walk speed's pretty good as well with his buttons. Like, it's,
Sets up a whole lot of space traps, so you want to be looking for that in this matchup for sure on Jamie's side of things. All of those space traps, and again, we're seeing that drive rush throw loop in the corner on the side of Nikoshin.
Oh, yeah, the pressure looking really good on Nikoshin's side, but Udamaro's opening up. Okay, with some wreckers. Yeah, look at the drive meter too.
Look at that low 4. I like to see that.
Nice.
And of course, the thing about Elena, a lot of her follow-ups, as far as her target combos, they whiff on crouchers. So you want to crouch a whole lot against Elena, generally speaking. So they have to, it's hard for them. They have to make sure they actually do a stand confirm.
That's actually a really good piece of tech. I didn't know that. That's a really good piece of tech. Oh no, big punish.
Nikochin, it feels like every touch, man. He's like, bro, you are going to the corner.
That's a burnout. This could technically, it's not necessarily checkmate. Udamaro can still react with super. There he goes.
Right on cue, Joe.
Oh shit.
And going to get some breathing room out of that corner.
Oh no.
Still in burnout, but not going to matter.
Drive impact. Big drive impact.
You know what I would like to see on Udamaro's side of things? I would like to maybe see some jumps and, you know, switching in some dive kicks maybe. Street Fighter 6 is the game of mental stack,
Mental
ladies and gentlemen,
fortitude,
okay?
mental stack. Oh yeah.
You know, if you got to layer things up. Is this guy really going to react to drive rush, to me using my pokes here, to me jumping here, to me going for a dive kick? But it's not about being random. That is the misconception that some people like to go for. No, you get a read on your opponent and, of course, the matchup in itself, and then overload their mental stack. So we can see if we see some adjustments on the side of Udamaro.
This is a subtle thing too, but I really like what Udamaro just did there. After the loss, goes to character select screen, did not even have the intention of changing character. Just
taking
mess
his
around
time,
my button, just take my time a little bit. Just think about what happened.
I feel like that's like a lost art or something, man.
Well,
like,
we
don't
were
really
watching
see
that set
as much
earlier,
now.
and they just auto rematched, right? But like that's the kind of thing, like that's a tournament trick. You have to know what kind of player you are if you need that time or not. But
Nikoshin is strong. Like looking at these hit confirms, oh yeah, he's on point. Okay. The drive.
Oh, nice neutral jump from Nikochin. I love that. I like a good neutral jump punish.
Next time they go on break, I might as well
straight
start
call out.
upstream.
Like I knew you. Oh my goodness! React to the
It was
DI.
gonna be like
What?
an hour
I had
late.
to look up to the top right to see if that was
You're taking it
right
modern?
there. I'm
If that was modern?
Oh, yeah.
and this is the same place where most of the matches have been fought. This same exact positioning.
You know what I'm loving right there in that corner from Nikoshin. 2 times hit a minus attack into backdash. Minus poke into backdash. That's something you see Punk do a whole lot, and it just makes it so that if your opponent tries to jump out of the corner, they're going to stay in front of you, so your DP will keep them in the corner. Otherwise, they jump over you, you cross-cut, but they're out.
Oh, this is it. Spending the bar? Yes, of course we are. That was a clean 2-0 for Nikochin.
Oh, yeah, he might have a...
This is also winner finals in the pool. Sorry, so he's out of the pool winners. Good stuff to Nikochin.
That makes perfect sense.
Nice.
He might have a little run, fellas. I'm
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
was
lie.
playing kind of
He's
solid. Yeah,
serious.
he had great whip punishing, spent his bar well,
confirms.
capitalized. Yeah, he did good. That was awesome.
The corner
Good
control.
stuff. I do like watching Elena too. I think she's a really cool character. Again, and really, she's done really well in this game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I think that's something we do not see enough of, though. That corner control. I really, you
Holy
know,
shit, why is the
just
bit rate just
kind of
dying?
keeping that cage right there. But I do believe that might be it for us right here, fellas.
Yeah, we're going to have a long weekend of games. There's a ton to watch, ton to be ready
Already?
for. And, man, I can't wait till these top 8s get started. We're going to get started tonight, actually. But before we continue here with our pools actions here for all the games that we have here at EVO Japan 2026, we got to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
飯田ならやめたよ。
Alright, that's
も
fine.
っといい条件のとこが見つかったからって。俺の IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいなこと言って。あ、そういえば最近女の人と。
I'll mute this real quick. Bring the 2xKO stream over here. Oh, that's on break 2. Fuck! Fuck do I do then? Both are on break. It's fine, I'll just go here then.
But intensely cheesy flavor. Takis Fuego chips. Only a few reach this level. Takis, all intense, not all spicy.
Open this.
Toughness isn't born in comfort. It thrives in the unknown. Marines are made for this.
Friskies. Always more to explore.
Fighting tournament. They have a hyper fighting tournament on the Super Famicom here. Bracket is full, 32-man bracket. And I also went in there. I played some people in Avatar earlier. Oh, I had to smoke them real fast. You know, that's what it comes down to. But
the wonk factor.
Yeah, you gotta let them know them in general. But in general, there's just so much stuff to do. You know, obviously I'm doing the floor reporting. I gotta make sure I know what I'm talking about before I talk to you guys, right? And there's still stuff I need to do here at EVO Japan. You could be a competitor, but if you go 0-2, 1-2, don't make it out of pools, there's so much stuff here for you to do, especially if you're a Fatal Fury fan, a Tekken fan, a Street Fighter fan, 2XKO fan, HNK, Vampire Savers. They got all the casual setups over there. Right, tournaments and everything.
Behind you.
Who's behind me?
There, Morgan. Look at Morgan.
Morgan? Oh, nah, they're gone. Morgan, you'll see her in top 8. You'll see her in top 8, man. Yes. We're not gonna see that. I know we saw Jury. Like I said, we talk about cosplays. Cosplays are super huge here. They had an amazing cosplay contest last year, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same as well. I saw Dimitri last year, Victor. You know, you obviously saw more. I didn't see Morgan, but y'all saw Morgan. I can't believe you didn't tell me earlier. I know there was maybe 0.5 frames delay on the commentary.
But
I wanted to see it.
Commentary,
y'all were lagging. Delay base, right? And there's also, besides tournaments and all these activations, there's exhibition matches.
On
Obviously,
TikTok,
coming up
and the
soon,
bit
it's
rate
going to be
just
Betty
tanks like
versus
crazy.
Reinhardt,
Holy
OG Hunt. You know, and I'll tell you a little bit of the lore, all right, guys?
Tell us.
They played the first attempt
Can't really say I'm surprised, though.
3. Okay, and Betty won all 3 first attempts before Betty fought me.
Okay, it's
You know, so this is kind of a run back, right? I guess official, because those sets were
unstable
unofficial.
internet connection,
So I'm really excited for that.
understandable.
Obviously, you know, we might get more information. You know, we saw DOA earlier. I'm expecting more fighting game reveals in general. But besides that, I know I'm rambling. That's how excited I am. I'm going to send it back to you guys. You talk your stuff, and I'll see you guys soon.
Real quick, look at that Mugman mask right there popping in. Thank you so much, Justin. And like he said, you don't have to be a pop monster. You can go out there and have a great time if you go 0-2. I'm just messing with the people, you know what I'm saying? I was a pop monster, a cheerleader, right?
Whatever you want to be, there's something for everybody. Listen,
right.
again, I mean, this isn't just a fighting game tournament. This is definitely a celebration for fighting game fans everywhere. So if you're a cosplayer, just a fan that wants to buy stuff, a viewer, anything, I mean, people are going out just getting their arcade sticks autographed by their favorite players. This is the opportunity to do so. There's something for every fighting game fan here.
Everything here, yeah. And even if you're not that big into fighting games, you're still in Tokyo. There's still a lot to do.
Like, what are you talking about?
You know what I mean? It's about to be Golden Week. There's things to do out here, but definitely enjoy yourselves at EVO. Get you a Mudman mask. Hit up all the booths, buy some merch, like my man Shadosa said. Yeah. And obviously just indulge yourself, I should say, within all of the fighting game festivities here at EVO.
Great. I agree with that. And with that said, you guys, we are going to take a quick break. When we come back,
Motherfucker! Another break? Bro! Holy shit. Are they all on break right now? 9 minutes. 8 minutes. My shit just broke. Is my PC about to blow up? I think my PC's about to blow up. My shit just broke. Everything broke. Oh no. Okay. Back to normal. Don't know what the fuck happened there. Shit was so weird. Nigga, everything is on break right now. Fuck. Tux KO's on break. Fucking. This one's on break. Literally, all of them are on break. Fuck it, I guess I'm putting on music then. Guess I'm putting on music then, since all the shit's on break. They all went on break at the exact same time. Man, fuck this shit. 7 minutes. Gives me time to go get stuff. That gives me time to go get stuff. Still on break. 5 more minutes and it's off break. I'm gonna just wait here. I'm gonna check the 2XKO one, see if that's off break yet. Doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, 2XKO one is off break. Nice. Okay, let me bring this over.
And Noon, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's gone back to a different version of the old him. I believe it's gonna be Teemo all weekend for him.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Different version.
He's considering playing.
You know what I'm
Wow. Yeah, because he's been he tried Yasuo for a bit. He's been messing with Akali.
I didn't see it as a Akali era.
I thought well, I don't know if it's an era. I just think he's interested.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
I thought he was messing with.
Character's fun as heck.
He's shopping around. He's shopping.
Shopping.
Around.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
shopping
I think
around.
Teemo's the mainstay. Teemo seems to be the mainstay.
Yeah.
You know, which is I mean Teemo's such a stabilizing character. That's someone you want in your corner.
Put Timo at anyone, you get good value.
Yeah,
That's Captain Timo, yep.
Captain Timo.
Captain Timo right there.
See, I like trap zoners, but for some reason the Timo version of it just doesn't click with it. Jinx is more my style. I think I might be a Jinx player sooner than later, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. They're getting me.
Who you play right now?
I play a Lowy Blitz.
You play a lot of Blitz? Yeah, that's a big change.
Yeah.
Like a drastic.
But I'm not getting rid of Blitz, so it's gonna be Jinx
It's
Blitz.
gonna be
I'm not getting rid of Blitz.
That team has tech.
Said Kali, Ari after even Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Zane.
a very strong
actually
Zane, aren't you in the venue, bro? Didn't we just see you? I respect that. I respect the people that are on their phone watching while they're like in the venue.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's commitment, bro. Like, you trying to hear what we're trying to say to me.
Yada, I'll have a Yasuo era if you are my coach, okay?
Oh, maybe you do have a look.
I'm in.
Oh, sorry, that was another Zane. My fault. Yasuo's still cool. I talked to Johnny regularly. He still thinks he has like the best neutral in the game. Yas.
Okay.
Which I can see that. It's just harder to pilot, you know.
Oh man. Yeah, it looks like they're still just still trying to track down Noon's opponent here. Seems to be the current situation here.
His opponent is
We'll get that together in just
missing.
a sec.
Chill in chat. We're hanging out.
Missing. Hold on.
I think that's one of the crazy things about this is because of the amount of stream setups and stuff like that, and being able to actually track down the players.
Yeah.
It is in a venue like this, even with it contained to having all of the 2x KO right behind us. It becomes a mess.
Yeah, there's a.
Definitely does. 100%.
You can't quite. I mean, you can kind of see the people walking, kind of like just overhead behind us, but like this is a small fraction of how packed it is in the entire venue.
It's one part, yes. One
Yeah,
little part.
I had to like.
At
We had a 5-minute break chat. It took me like 7 minutes to go to the bathroom. You know, like, that's how big it is.
I didn't even bother trying to look for it.
No,
I think it was one right there.
It wasn't far. It was just mad people in the way.
I see.
Is it only three streams? So for the main stages, I believe it is 3 streams, but obviously 2x KO here. And a lot of different companies are throughout the venue are streaming for themselves here. So it's a lot of different things to be able to potentially tune into.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate everybody who is sticking with us here at 2XKO with all the stuff. Like I said, still waiting on Super Noon's opponent to show up here before we actually do get into that match.
Yeah, this is the base chat. Okay.
Predictions
Let's
are
throw
out
it
on
out.
both chats. Yes, this broadcast for the entire 2XKO tournament. Yes, this is a one-day tournament. So this entire stream won't end until like, what time is it?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, something like
JST.
that.
JST.
Like this stream is gonna end for like the next 10 hours. So we're gonna be here for a while. It's gonna be a
10
long day, but it's
hours?
gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, we'll be rotating.
Oh,
in and out,
yeah.
maybe shortly.
I'm not staying up for that long now.
5:30 p.m. Japanese time, I do believe, is going to be JST is going to be when the actual top 8 is scheduled to
Yeah.
beginning.
Mhm.
So that is when that's going to be. But it is going to be broadcast here as well as the main
5
broadcast
PM,
too. I'll be zipping over there a little bit
JST,
later to go
so it's
handle some business.
4:30.
He's gonna get a bigger
Yeah.
chair.
Holy
so
shit.
He's like, I'm tired of this little
What
hand
you
me
mean,
down.
bro? No, this is the
I don't know if I'll
this
be
is
able
where
to
I
stay
want to
awake
be.
for
I want to be
that.
down on the
Yeah.
ground, down with people. This is the
fuck.
spot.
This is indeed the spot.
The competitor.
I don't think I'll be able to stay awake for that.
Oh man.
Some of my best moments are in like a lawn chair situation, doing a sick combo.
Damn, the Jan.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, true. Wait, that's throwback
like,
behavior.
I was like, damn, bro.
Took tomorrow off work to watch this. Damn, much appreciated.
Dang, bro.
Damn,
don't
that's
mess
dedication.
with. Don't mess with the bag,
That's
bro.
dedication.
I appreciate you, but don't make me worry about you.
Gotta make sure you're taken care of for doing something like that. But I trust you.
Yeah, still just like we said, just waiting on Super Noon's opponent to get pulled in here.
They might be in another game or something.
Yeah, he might be stuck. Yeah.
Actually, we were waiting for 2 opponents, I think, because I look like I see a duo sitting down.
Let me read this. Why is this?
Ads are about to end on the other
Doesn't
stream.
have the opponent matched up.
Yeah, that means I'm going back to the other one then. Where is it? Okay.
Japan 2026 here at Tokyo, big site. We are having a grand old time with a bunch of different games, and I'm having a grand old time because I am joined by 2 of the best from across the world. Introduce yourselves, boys. I'm gonna go this way. Actually, you gotta be. You're closer.
You're too kind, man. You're too kind. Yeah, Tyrant. What's going on, guys? Out here to commentate. We have some multiple games, but actually, it's gonna be very, very exciting. And yeah, I'm ready for it, bro. How about you?
Vicious here. We're doing a lot together. We're going to be doing 2XKO Mario, I do believe Grand Blue versus as well, and some Street Fighter 6 throughout the entirety of this block specifically. And I couldn't ask for two better co-commentators going into this, because this has been an extravagant celebration of fighting games, as you could expect here at EVO Japan, with over 10,000, I repeat, 10,000 competitors. I'm underlining competitors here because it's a lot of people just coming in to watch as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of variety of games as well. And I love the way that they are starting to celebrate, you know, playing a lot of the older games. Obviously, like for me, like VSAV, part of my heart here. I'm so happy to have it officially at EVO.
It's crazy,
for
right?
the first time. Hokuto no Ken.
That is even crazier.
I am so excited to see some high-level Hokuto no Ken.
I just want to see people dribble up and down the courts. Honestly, that's one of my favorite. It was easily the loudest arcade cab at Family Fun Arcade, just because of how hype it was.
Oh man.
Jeez, yeah, you've got like the whole retro area over here, and I can see a lot of like the bring your own controller. You've got people like running tournaments, running streams from the little arcade area we have here at EVO Japan. So it's really, really exciting that kind of era of fighting games is getting some love. So yeah, it's really, really cool, bro.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of people just kind of like slowly trying to flood in towards the entire arena, and this is they changed it up significantly from what it was last year.
Oh, really?
So it feels like there's a lot more space for people to kind of like walk through station to station, game to game. But there's a lot more activations this time around as well with some of the games upcoming, right? We've seen Marvel Tokon pulling up a very commanding line full of people trying to play. I know Street Fighter 6 has their booth here with Ingrid available,
right?
which I haven't been able to touch because that line was out the door.
All right, but it sounds like we're going to try to get to our first match here. Let's see what's on the docket here. Which game are we getting? It's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's Street Fighter 6.
Pretty impressive just seeing the two players and them on stage. You just knew automatically it was Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, exactly.
What a beast.
Exactly.
Sorry they got you up here, James.
But I mean, again, this is the largest open bracket tournament in one weekend in one venue
Manon and Jury,
in fighting
okay.
game history, I think, right? So there's like 7,000 some entrants here for this game, and it looks like we're gonna have a Manon versus a Jury to start here. It's Kendo Arashi going up against Ruka.
Let's go. Both with that modern control as well. Very, very popular here in Japan. I've been playing some ranked actually from the hotel,
nice.
and yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of modern players, and yeah, a lot of people are embracing that play style.
And it's a rather aggressive bunch when it comes to ranked as well. Like their aggression knows no other.
Holy shit!
Into the drive impact.
Yeah, Ruruka's doing a great job. I think Kendo has been a little bit fearful of the approaches thus far. We saw a little bit of
That don't matter. That don't matter.
But it feels like Ruruka has their streamline approach pretty well.
That was a fast ass
Kendo
first round.
unfortunately had that perfect parry, but Jury was too high up. He went for the command throw, and she hadn't landed yet. And so it just missed, unfortunately.
Yeah, usually. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful stuff. DI right back. Let's see.
Reset. You know what? If it works the first time, keep doing it until they prove
double perfect? Nigga.
Double perfect.
Back to back.
Wow.
No.
What's wild is at that point, from that distance, low medium can also have been the threat, right? But the overhead is just so well placed.
And like, you know what? Kendo still hasn't done any real damage, and that's just white health on that drive reversal.
Hasn't been able to get the plan started. No command grab attacks.
Oh,
there we go. We
there
get
we
the stop.
go.
At least one drive rush puts us something to burn out, but we do get at least one medal.
Yeah. Right. And the corner position. Oh, if he had used jump heavy kick, I believe it would have hit.
Most definitely.
Because that's a good button for Manon.
The complete opposite of what Justin would say. Not a worthless button for sure.
Level 1, probably not going to be enough, even with the feng shui spin. Oh, he got cheeky. He tried to do wake-up command grab, maybe suspecting a shimmy or something.
Yeah, we are seeing those command grabs coming out from Kendo quite often. Ruruka, though, been looking really aggressive. Getting those stocks at the ready. And this is where it becomes kind of difficult for Manon, but beautiful confirm. Okay, bring him to the corner.
Gotta watch that drive get to your Kendo, trying to dash up with the command grab. Thinking Ruruka was gonna sit still, not at all. What a backdash to get yourself started with the feng shui. Just gonna safe jump. Nothing much you can really do at this point. Maybe try to find a gap with the super.
Just get ready for that drive impact.
Okay, keep the pressure on, get some throw.
And this is beautiful. Oh, again to get just the jump attack. He would have gotten the hit, but he tried to jump empty low, and he had that planned in his head from the beginning, and as a
result, Ruruka is going to advance forward with a double perfect in game number 1.
Double perfect is fucking
You know,
crazy.
sometimes it's not easy stepping up on the stage, and if it's like your first game of the day, I do feel those nerves a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, of course, man. You know, everybody coming out to play here and the biggest open bracket tournament of all time. You know, you're gonna have some nerves up on the stage.
I mean, people, if you haven't played like on a stage like this, you have no idea just how much it affects your brain when you're sitting. Because you're like, I'm on stream, everybody's watching, I gotta look good. You know, I gotta at least show, you know, and it creates a stress.
A little bit of anxiety, yeah. And funny enough, it hits everybody.
Yes.
Like, there's so many players that have done interviews that would talk about what had happened on the stage, and they would kind of like forget at the moment. Then they would watch it back, and then they would question themselves, like, why did I do that in that moment? You literally saw that during the ad break between like Inabashi Zangief and Nemo during one of their matches in EVO at Street Fighter V. They're like, why did I go for that? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Like, sometimes that just happens. You know, you find yourself playing or making decisions that you wouldn't usually do, and then it's time to step back and think, hey, wait a second, like, you know, I wouldn't usually do that. So,
I mean,
here we go.
I'm gonna shout out PR Balrog, Eduardo. We love you, we miss you. You know, hope to see you at a lot of events. But I remember at one Capcom Cup, it was one of the first Capcom Cups that was in NorCal. Was that the venue with like the
It was, yeah.
Upper,
it was like a theater.
Yeah, at the theater, and they had the upper seats. And Eduardo said, like, as soon as he walked out to play his first match and he looked at the audience, he said he just like freaked out. He was like, oh my God, all the nerves just like kicked in.
It didn't look like it when he hit that red focus for the W. I'll tell you what. I still remember that. That was 2017 or something.
Yeah.
Not 2017. I was way off. Sorry. But no, I definitely remember that red focus to get the W to move on further to the bracket.
meaty red focus, yeah. Against it was Daigo, right?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it.
But here we go. We've got Kakito-san with the Kimberly and the Chariot.
That's a baller name, bro.
Yeah,
the Chariot, the entire thing.
name. Yeah.
Golden studded wheels. Hold up. What kind of horse is it? A horse carriage chariot?
Like, as soon as I see that, like, if he wins this and like dominates, you know, you get the Chariots of Fire puns like all over the place here. Right. So I'm just getting that out of the way now.
If he does get upset, it could cause, you know, a little Urian effect with Chariot tackling, right? Like, there are possibilities. Don't let us two commentate at the same time.
Yeah,
this is your show. Like, you know, we sound too much like the same guy. We say the same puns.
Yeah. So Tyrant, if you just want to like kick us, punch us every once in a while, you know, that's fine.
There we go, man. Oh, man, Kimberly.
I mean, he knew that was going to be one of his best ways to make that comeback, was to get that drive impact and the stun against the wall. But he had gone for it 2 times already, so.
Ooh. I could have got something way bigger there, but never mind, busting out.
Stealing that turn right there. Now, good backdash to keep to get out of that range there.
Oh, you get better defense from Chariot.
And I like seeing that neutral jump from Chariot. It's a very, very good tool against Kimberly.
Oh yeah, we got the resident Kimberly man with us here.
Yeah.
You play Kimberly too, right, Tyrant?
No. I play Z-Viper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, get it right, man.
He's one of us.
Viper's new, right? I mean, like.
It's funny because like Aru would talk about it backstage. There was during Capcom Cup. He's like, how come all of the international commentators play Z-Viper? Like, have you seen how cool she is? What do you mean?
Yeah, come on, man.
She's fun, man.
Hell yeah.
She's fun.
Yeah, they killed it in this game with her.
Nice. There we go. And goes for the throw. That's good tech right there from Chariot, because usually that's a left-right mix-up.
You saw Tekken2 get a little bit too antsy trying to walk forward after that sequence after the fireball. You would think, you know, it's time to kind of close the gap. But I like the Chariot kind of sticking to his guns, still reinforcing his space with that low medium kick.
And he has OD uppercutted after blocking a drive rush normal. Oh, he went for it. Oh, okay.
Oh no, drop the combo.
Yeah, it looked like he had like 2 different combos in mind and they confused each other with, you know, because that's not a common one that you do there with a stand medium kick afterwards.
Again, it could be that stage nerves coming into play. Doesn't matter though, this level 3 will seal the deal. There we go, Takito-san. First game.
Let's do this all day, every day.
She's so cool.
Yeah, man. Super's definitely one of the coolest looking in the game.
And I love the kind of stuff that she has now, too, to kind of like really be a lot trickier on offense. That pressure just makes it so much worse for the defensive end.
The double cans thing was huge, although we haven't seen any of the Fruit Loops here from Takito.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a PC. Oh,
ooh,
wow.
Meaty overhead.
I thought it was like manually timed, but it wasn't a combo. know people hear me say this all the time, but that's where you want to get Kimberly, right there, into the corner. She has so much trouble finding out from the corner.
Yeah, not really much else you could do as an option on reversal. You have a level 1, but you know, at the same time, there is tech against her. We can do meaty fireball. So.
Yeah.
Very true.
And also, you know, her normals don't have a lot of range, so you can kind of hover outside of her normal range and be a really big threat to her when she's in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's death.
Oh, it's still hit for animation? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the
not
non-animation as well.
I think it's because they canceled.
Never mind. Yes, it was. Wow.
And I think also when you cancel, they add like there's an extra
higher up,
hitbox
that's
above
right.
the head or something like that to make it connect more often.
The same. They did the same with like Bison and I think Sagat as well.
Yeah, for consistency.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, smart. Oh no, but he
too
did that
early.
too early. Oh no, here we go into the corner.
Damn, I didn't realize that was a game already for Chariot. My man was explosive.
Yeah, that second game went completely in Chariot's favor all of a sudden.
I'm telling you, man, Ryu, one of the hardest hitting characters in this game.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that
The Wild Warrior, man. Come on.
I mean, we had you know, enough of Ryu being bad in Street Fighter V for so many years, right?
After season 1.
After season 1. After season 1.
He had a dive. Okay, hold on.
He deserves to be strong. So.
Oh.
Again.
It had to come out. It had to come out.
Yeah.
This is still a game for both. Up until that point, standing, medium, kick, nice and easy for Taken 2. He's got match point for himself.
The empty jump into the stand meter, empty jump into button is always such a scary thing to try to fight against. I get hit by that all the time.
Yeah, you know, because you think it's your time to go in.
Yeah.
Because they've made a jump that in your head was a mistake. So, yeah, it's just like a mind game.
You do have to be careful though. If you like mash the button too early on the empty jump, you'll add recovery frames to yourself.
Very true. There's pressure right now. It's that pressure in the corner, like you said, James.
Okay, hit the wall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this big damage combo.
Oh,
kept it simple. I think actually could have killed
Oh
them.
shit.
Oh, it doesn't matter though. That was a great bait against the drive reversal. The biggest payout you can actually ask for going into the final round is retaining your 3 marks.
Yes, very important.
That's obviously why he didn't spend it, but starts with a sweep. Oh, that's
Oh
gonna hit.
wow.
And do a lot of
Big damage.
I tried
Holy
that other
shit.
version, but it like does just as much damage, and I think like it just like saps your drive
It does the
too.
same, like 1.5 bars, right?
Oh, that was a punch
Oh yeah,
down.
it's death.
This is it. Yeah, close it out.
And what better way for Ryu to end the match than with the Shoryuken, aka the Shenlong?
Go,
Is that what that is?
You have to defeat the Shenlong
Oh yeah,
to stand a chance.
That makes sense. Listen, James, I know you're a historian and everything. You can't be pulling out the surprises like that.
I actually know
No one was
exactly
ready.
because Shenlong is like rising dragon in Chinese. So people don't know this, but the localization for original video games were like they just didn't contact the Japan offices, right? Like, so
see.
Dragon Punch is written in kanji, so they probably looked up what's the translation of this.
That's what I was thinking.
And they pulled up the Chinese translation, so they typed Shenlong instead of Shoryu instead of Shoryu, right?
Interesting.
And so that's how it all got messed up.
Well, you've got to defeat him to stand a chance. Just like our Ryu player got the W right there. Really good stuff, man. And you know what I love to see here at EVO, man? This is like one of my favorite parts of any EVO event, is seeing players of all skill levels. You know, people that you would never usually see on a big stage at a huge stakes tournament like this. So it's really cool that it gives everybody the opportunity to come out and show their stuff.
Right, I think that's been like the main storyline for every single open bracket, especially at an EVO, because then you get to see like rising stars, you get to follow their story even going forward. Like they make such a remarkable way through their pools and happen to have like a big surprise against maybe like a pro player, and then eventually become pros themselves.
There you go.
Like how many times have we seen that story develop?
I mean, it just happened at the last EVO Worlds, right? Mickey coming out, getting 3rd place. He wasn't a worldwide known name, but after he did that, he was in Street Fighter League. Like, he's everywhere now. And, you know, he gets to travel to all the different events. Doing well as an unknown at an EVO is so important. Like, it catapults you into being able to travel to a lot of different events.
Yeah. On the offhand, you get a little bit of a target on your back. Everybody knows now. It's like, man, I got to study the hell out of this guy. If I meet him in pools, I got something for him.
You're not wrong, man.
Like, when the player comes out of nowhere and starts, everyone's scared to lose to them. I think that's what, like, Blaz did at Capcom Cup last year, right? And
I'd be
and then
terrified of him. Yeah.
Mickey as well. So, but then once they know you, then they can obviously fight you a little bit better. But Blaz, I mean, God, he's ridiculous.
Good luck fighting him.
Yeah, no preparing for him in my opinion. None.
All right, I think we are going to make a little switch here, guys. Going to get some tag team action on the way.
Yes, sir.
With some 2XKOs.
Now,
Let's get it.
you can still play duos, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, Sonic Fox and Inzem are still doing the duos.
Yeah, they made grand finals at Level Up Expo as a duo.
Yep.
And there are some very, very strong players. You know, the Japanese twins as an insanely strong duo as well.
Right. Yeah,
and I'm sure they're going to be here.
They definitely had their full-on training session over at the Zeta offices. They actually invited, I do believe, Sonic Fox, Leffen, and a handful of really prominent Japanese players in that office, and they were playing pretty much all yesterday. If you guys ever happened to catch that footage, that was gold.
That's nice.
Those last-minute grind sessions where they get sweaty, so bring your A game. Where it's Evo after all.
Yeah.
You know? So
I just like the fact that when it comes to training sessions like that, there isn't like too much held back. Like they want to implement their strategies now to see if it works or not, and then make those fine-tuned adjustments going into the big stage.
It's very different because obviously I've been playing fighting games for over 3.5 decades now.
Damn.
And when you actually played a long time ago, because there was no footage and there was no training modes and stuff, you literally wouldn't sandbag in the tournament. Everyone would play their secondary character until they lose the first game, then they switch to their business character.
the main chicken.
And to hide your tech.
Yeah, that's the whole save it for nationals.
Yes,
phrase,
exactly.
right? That
Save that stuff for nationals.
Yes, sir.
It's funny you say that. Those old games that don't really have a training mode, or even if they did have a training mode, it was also primitive. It's just here's the training mode, and there's you can't change anything. You can't even make the opponent jump or anything.
So he used to practice on Street Fighter 2 using two-player mode. He would have the control in his hand, and also he would use his feet for player 2.
I would use my big toe to make him block. Yes, because there was no combo meter.
Yeah.
There either, so you didn't know if it hit. But in any case, here we go. We've got
no
Jinx and
Yasuo.
Blitzcrank
Unfortunate.
going up against Echo and Darius.
That's Naruto on the stage.
Oh, Yasuo's unfortunate.
Part of Detonation Focus Me.
Yep, there you go. Shout out to Naruto. Oh, parry.
Get
See
out
those
of here.
coming. All right. Jinx going to work here. Dropping them.
Trying
what
to
a
predict the forward roll. Gets the hit.
Yeah, nice bait there. On the start. Should be able to close this one out.
Bam. I still like the animation on that laser.
Hell yeah.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah, man. A lot better now. She can't just, abuse it into raw tag.
Shout out to the Sentinel colors.
Dude, I was just about to say
that's
the
one
same thing.
I play that one. Yeah, I have to. Man.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Potemkin skin one too?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's so godly.
You know, one of my favorite things about tag games is when players color code their characters, because Jinx has got those Sentinel colors too.
True, by default. That's just her default, man. She just looks that cool.
But see, look, they match. It's so perfect. I
Yeah,
love
that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, let's not putting in work right now, coming all the way from Mexico. Gotta keep Echo a little bit honest, or keep your approach honest, right? So long as you have that Blitzcrank assist, it makes it that much harder to kind of approach, but as soon as it's on cooldown, then you gotta make your move. However, the stat, you gotta make that happen.
Is it rocking that
Holy
side kick?
shit. What is
It's going
that
to be Jinx
assist?
doing most of the work here.
Yeah, there you go. The trap and pressure.
God, I love this pressure so far. What a jump out!
An immediate burst right there, just to get the momentum back. Now,
Comes Darius.
Echo's still alive, but barely getting a little bit of that health back.
Look at that monkey go. It's so hard, man. Look at all the projectiles you get to put up on the screen, and then you can switch sides, but you still get to confirm the stat.
Yeah, making the most of that Fury time. Big damage. Look at that.
Yeah,
That is a shit ton of damage. Holy
what a timing
fuck.
for that counter poke. No fear at all. He's got to cash out here.
You got to light her up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Push block was so good. Love that.
One character for Naruto. Can the Echo do it? You got 2 bars CNN.
Oh no, right there. Just swung when he landed. And unfortunately, Lestat had been jumping, got to the other side, was able to get the whiff punish. And that's game number 1 to Lestat.
That was pretty convincing too. I mean, it felt like Lestat was the one commanding majority of the offense, but Naruto, would it be a download complete going into this next round?
Let's go. All right, gonna be pressure time. Launch tag. Keeps the corner.
Here we go.
All right, that bleeding effect as well.
What an air throw.
Yeah, you have to, right?
And to get to Fury.
If he gets a
A lot of chip
single hit
damage
off,
incoming
he's
as
gonna
well.
be able to do a
She's
shit
gonna
ton
hold
of
all of that
damage.
in the mix.
It's nice. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, here comes a shit ton of
Ooh, the
damage.
follow-up.
Yeah, that pickup was everything too, just to get so much damage and force Naruto off his back. But I mean, pretty wise for Naruto to just back off so long as that Fury is still engaged, right?
Right. And it's just crazy how much that this is going the exact opposite way that the previous matches have gone. But now you see Lestat going to the zoning over here.
That's it, you have to. I mean, at this point, it's just about wasting time and getting the hit confirmed when you can. Trying to back as much of that Fury gauge as possible, but that's going to do it. Naruto will be able to close this one out.
Oh, yep, that's
there you go. Nice and easy.
Can we give a quick shout out to the sound design? Every time Echo slaps you, it sounds like an actual Louisville Slugger hitting the ball. That's
Yeah, they crushed
it's
it.
so
man.
satisfying, man.
Oh, restand. Love that blitz assist.
I gotta talk to the sound designer after this.
It's now, oh my gosh.
It covers so much of the screen.
It's like a full screen.
Shit.
Love that assist from Blitzcrank, and now Naruto again under pressure majority of the time. That switch, but we still get opened up.
Yeah,
eventually.
tried to swing in the middle right there, got caught. Now back to some of the zoning right there. You can see the way he uses the Blitzcrank assist. Sometimes does that air
It still
grab.
hit!
Oh my gosh, look at that.
It hit from way behind the hitbox.
Crazy. Restand time.
Oh, into the throw, go for the reset. Restanding Blitzcrank is so cheap.
It's one of the best aspects of having this character, you know, and you still get that without having to use him as a character with sidekick, so really smart.
Oh wow, that killed.
Yeah, at that point, Naruto just realized, you know, using the Fury there was a fruitless effort. So we're gonna hold on to it for the next rounds.
All right, well, Lestat's at match point now.
Coming in with a perfect, by the way. Just about to build that Fury for himself again. With how much zoning has been going on so far, he's definitely going to be able to build that without any substantial damage to his lifeline. But right now, speaking of damage, yeah, you had to get him out of there. The Echo switch coming in from Naruto, still getting thrown and opened up yet again. Coming up with a Blitzcrank. Look at the damage already.
Lestat is getting the read that Naruto likes to block. And so he's been getting a couple of these offense started with those throws. And Darius right now down to half his life. Oh, there's Echo back in.
Oh, man.
Again.
I'm not sure what Naruto's trying there. He's like interrupting, but it's not going to work.
Immediately after those two lights, I think, yeah, he's got so many
Echo's
chances
dead
to
here.
just kind of
Holy
take it back
shit.
away, but it was a button choice that's gotten caught majority of the time thus far. That's like, what, the third instance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might be because Lestat has been getting some of those throws, right? Maybe he thought he was going to come up and throw and try to counter
Big damage?
or something.
Big damage?
But off with two lights, I think it's too far.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong on that.
I like the blitz there to cover the air approach. The stat hit does have that ace in the hole, that Fury. But you can't really get it. If he gets a good starter, you might just not get a chance to bust out. Let's see.
That chip damage is crazy.
Even if you
It's like a
have,
shit
even
ton
if
of chip
well,
damage.
which you do have a projectile. Even so, it's like, how many more do you have to contest against the
Oh
screen?
yeah, no.
It's just an easy confirm.
Yeah, that's it.
And there we go. Lestat's going to take it 2-0 over Naruto from Mexico.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
That was
people from all over pulling up to Evo.
pretty intimidating to play against. Not gonna lie, like every chance that you got to go in, there was always some escape route for Lestat, some sort of big opening, even after you ate a combo, if there was any from Naruto. There was like, what, maybe 2 openings from the side of Naruto, but primarily that whole sequence of just keeping him away with that sidekick too, with Blitzcrank primarily, on top of the plethora of different projectiles, is so intimidating.
And you can see it too when he was calling Blitzcrank. He would go for the anti-air, sometimes the ground. He was keeping
And he would
it
delay the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And so it was just hard to know where he was trying to cover and just adding to the zoning factor.
Yeah, it was really good, man. Like he was like using, like you said, he was using the Jinx projectiles to cover the bottom part of the screen. Let's say you try to approach with the air by jumping, right? Is this going to be the up grab? It'll either be a hit confirm into a restand or a cross under reset. Like just really tricky stuff.
You get the tail end of the Gatling as well, just to kind of trail for the angles that he does try to cover when a delayed jump happens. It was so well orchestrated from the side of Lestat.
Yeah, smart play, man. Good use of a sidekick, actually. You know, every time you got the confirm, we had the super to OTG to follow up. So yeah,
Right. It was so much damage, son.
A big damage. So I really like that use. I've never actually seen a lot of. I think Blitz is definitely one of the better sidekick assist characters to use. Right. I think that's really really good play. So.
Yeah. Most of the time, I just want to swing at the big fella, but that's not even going to be the case when it's sidekick. He's like, what am I doing out here? You know?
He's just chilling. Good stuff, man. You guys had a chance to look around the venue yet?
For the most part, it's been a lot of like peripheral checking. You know,
Yeah.
I want to see if I can fit some of these things in my suitcase.
I saw a Bison lever list that I might actually have to cop.
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
that was it a
yeah.
statue?
No, the Hori one. No, the lever list controller. Yeah.
I want to get like the Goichi styled Punk Workshop fight stick.
Oh, nice.
That's like definitely one of the things on my list, but it's
With the extra buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Tokino has like this crazy leverless controller that's like has that slanted down kind of
I've
thing,
seen
almost
that.
like Itazan's.
Oh, the
controller.
Marble Madness.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I might end the stream a bit early
Tokino's
because
is more
I'm getting
like
tired
gradual.
as
It's not
fuck.
like just literally like
I cannot
PlayStation
stay
1
up for this
graphic
long.
angles.
I don't know. That
stuff
looks
like that.
That looks to me like Tony Hawk's backyard.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
I always make this joke, but like there was an old arcade game called 720.
Tired as
That was
fuck.
where you would play on the
okay.
skateboard park, and the controller just spun around, right? So every time I see a stick, I call it the 720 stick because he's also a Zangief player,
It
right?
makes sense.
Come on.
What,
It makes sense.
what evil genius did he get to 3D print that? I don't even know. I guess that's a.
I'll just assume it's Ultra David or something.
Probably. I mean, like, it's one thing to print it, but it's another to make it yourself. Like that's on some Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde stuff, right? Like
Literally.
he looks like a nice, chill dude. Like he be smiling a lot, but you don't know what goes on in that mind of his, right? As soon as he gets to the lab, it's dangerous work,
Yeah,
man.
we should ask Nemo what he thinks, Itazan is thinking most of the time.
Nah, we'd rather not. We've already had a full interview of that between
There you
those
go.
two. He was trying so hard not to be like, the typical way he is against Itazan.
Yeah, I really love to see little content pieces like that, with players that have
Yeah,
legendary
yeah.
backstories like those two. So yeah, big shout outs to the Evo team there.
Yeah, but speaking of like things to collect too, they just debuted. I think it's the Kotobukiya Shinko, right? Like that one.
Yes, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The alternate color.
And I want one.
You better get in the line, bro.
I want
I think it's like 21k yen or something. I'm not sure how much that is right now, but yeah, man, like it's a really, really cool statue. They got some good exclusives out here. You know?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I didn't get to catch that Shenko though. Yeah, you might be onto something. I might want to pick that up as
I mean,
well.
again, like, I'm all dark stalkered out. I mean, like, you can't tell right now, but if I opened up my shirt, I got my Felicia shirt here. Look at
That's
this.
paid content, James. you gotta be smart about these
Okay,
things.
you're
man.
right. If you subscribe to
Well, we have our first duel up on stage coming on.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
oh man,
we had teased this idea earlier of being able to play as a duo, and guess what? We're gonna get our first instance of that at least
go.
within this block coming up on stage.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it takes a little bit more work to, get the, to synchronize the two players together to share the one brain, but I have heard from, I know Sonic says this all the time, he feels like this is the optimal way to play.
I'd love to stay awake
It's
and
two
watch
brains.
the rest of this,
At
but
the end
I'm
of the
not
day,
gonna lie.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying? So
tired
it's
as
more
shit.
eyes on everything that's going on. It's more opportunities to communicate and get the advantage on your opponent.
Yeah, you get the working too. Sorry.
I was going to say, just at the same point as well, if you have one player, that also has its advantages. So it's like, there's no real correct way to play the game, but I do love how both sides have ups and downs, playing as a single and as a duo, so very, very cool.
I'd imagine like the hard work that goes into the synchronization of each matchup, of each play style. You have to really adjust or make some of these audibles
watch
quite
this
literally
team depending
on the
on-
fly, which is kind of difficult. But
Yeah.
the best part is, it's like you have like a training partner who could also show you specific matchup knowledge when it comes to like mirror matches that do happen. Right?
Very true.
And the funniest thing though is like, remember Street Fighter Cross Tekken was a team tournament at Evo a long time ago.
For some players, yeah.
And I remember Justin and Flo were on a team, and I remember Flo did a move, and Justin was so mad. He was like, we almost became not friends anymore. So, you do have to be careful when you're playing duos here.
I mean, there were some pairs that didn't let the other one play. I do remember that. I think it was Combo Feed Mike Ross. I think that was one of them.
I think it was Copplefeed packed himself in or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, we had the burst blocked right there, and that's going to be a big punish.
Also, one of the sickest names, Neonidas.
Leonidas, that's the team, right? That's
Oh,
the group?
Leonidas and Same Kiaru.
Samikado.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh, this.
Yeah, and we've got the going up against the. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought the Ilawi and the Blitzcrank were on the same team, but no, different teams here. It's,
That's Ikura who's taking advantage of that right now. Down goes Samikado, gonna take a back seat a little bit. Neonidas, can he avenge his fallen brethren? missed opportunity for a whip punish, but you know what, Ikuto's going to take advantage of that. Now, the tentacle, one of the tentacles are out, so this is going to be a little bit problematic if she gets set up even more so, but it doesn't even matter. The damage output.
Wow.
Perfect.
Another perfect? Jeez.
Wow. We want more games, okay? Like,
yeah.
I mean, we've seen like 4 perfects already on this block of stream already. So.
Fair.
Yeah, you got to remember as well, if I'm correct, all of the 2XKO tournament is in one day. So you know, these guys are in for a marathon right here.
Oh, that's right. And it looks like he baited out the bird, but there we go. Gets the command grab.
I mean, I could watch this tomorrow if I want to fucking go to
Oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe if they're pool, I imagine.
Oh, good anti-air.
Actually says going to be
Sign,
like
tag,
one of the
go
last
straight
things, nigga. I'm
the
not going
big
to be
swing.
able to do that
God,
shit.
it looks so sick.
Yeah,
Get
man.
down. Get the launch tag.
Love that. Yeah, maximizing that hit stun.
Wow.
Using that
So
tag launcher and then the charged heavy there for the guaranteed combo. Ikura looking impressive.
Yeah, Ikuto right here should be able to finish the job over here.
Yeah, has the resources to do so.
One super, and there it is.
Jesus, Lord Almighty. You know, James and I were talking about this just the other day. The translation between like characters from League of Legends going into a fighting game have just been so accurate and so creative at the same time. It's like, I remember having to play Illaoi as top. I was forced a little bit while learning a new character. I had no place to go. But they've done a great
Happy
job
birthday,
of like, making it look so
Doom.
unique. That's with every other character, right?
That's a happy birthday of Doom. Holy
You
shit.
know, like at an interview, like how much, you know, they had to talk to the League of Legends team to put the moves in, decide what moves to give them and such. And they did have a lot of creative freedom though, which I think is really cool.
This is shaping up to be the quickest match of 2XKO I've ever seen. Yeah.
Is this gonna be another perfect?
That's the fastest game of 2XKO I've ever seen.
Oh, that's not a perfect? Where?
That is a
Oh, there it
perfect.
is.
It is a
Okay,
perfect.
okay.
Wow.
Dear Lord.
Immediately it was parry into punish on both characters into GG's. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah, one of the things about like
fucking
Darius that I
Doom.
have noticed is that some of these strings can be a little bit like telegraphed. So if you know what's coming in regards to like what your opponent is after, what block strings they want to do, or maybe anticipate a tag, there are like plenty of windows to get that parry in.
All right, there we go.
Bounce.
Uses the wall splat. Gonna go in for the mix-up just with the standing light.
Yeah, you need those. Yeah, get that slide-in situation. Big swing.
He's not dead.
Still
Oh, there
alive,
he is.
but only temporarily. Now it's all up to Blitzcrank. Okay. Oh,
Blitz can definitely cook with Fury though. Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh! Yeah, I respect it. Don't let Blitz get started, man.
Oh, that was a missed call. And he got the readjust to keep the wall. I like this from Ikura.
Look at this. Gonna be tentacles on the way now.
Yep, gonna set this up. What's the mix-up here? Yeah, you gotta deal with this 3 tentacles.
Oh man.
They're just here to party.
The tag. Oh,
I mean,
good
that's
block.
great defense right there, but he has
all-
lost a lot of health on chip damage.
Oh wait, that cross up.
Just go, it goes up.
Because he moves upward a
Right.
little bit more. You saw you could actually commit to something, but just out of range. It was barely out of range as well.
Looked like he was trying to bait out maybe a 2H or something to anti-air and like hope the hurt box would stick up enough, but
Yeah, there are some nasty resets with that, making it cross up, like on the first frame that they wake up and stuff like that. And obviously you can parry it, but it's very hard because of the screen freeze.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, good play right there. Really
and
impressive.
like I said, I can't tell which side the players are sitting on. Was the duos that won, or
The
was
duos were the ones that fell.
Yeah, they lost.
Okay, got it.
That's how we the switch up on the names. Great job on everybody that's been like putting up the both names of the duos. By the way, that is no easy task.
It's a nice touch.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, man. Let's go. More games on the way, guys. Not sure what we're going to be getting next, but regardless, it's going to be fun. Obviously, we've seen 2XKO and some Street Fighter 6 in this block, but might be getting some Grand Blue as well a little bit later on, which I would love to see that personally.
Oh, I could tell. Yeah. We've talked about this plenty. Like you've been trying to get me back into it. I'm like, you know what?
Play the game,
Maybe
man.
it's time. Maybe it's time because I played
Yeah.
the hell out of like the very beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, like if it wasn't for COVID, best believe I would have been a monster.
It's hard because it is a good time to be a fighting game player.
There's so
'cause
much.
We're eating good
There's so
right
much.
now, and this is the important thing too, right? Like, try. I mean, obviously, it's expensive to buy all the games, but if you have an opportunity, like at a friend's house or something like that, or you go to a local or something, try every game. You may end up being like, oh, I am a Street Fighter player, and then you play like something else, and you're like, wait, I really like this.
you vibe with it.
I will say, like, majority of the time, like even during Golden Week, there are some like very special sales that go on for like a variety of games, and especially for something like Evo Japan, I'm sure like the developers had this in mind. They're like, you know what, we're gonna have these games on discount.
That's gonna be
we're gonna
enough.
have like full-on bundles for sale to go with it. Now is like the perfect time if you can catch some of these discounts to like get into your next fighting game that might be your favorite.
There you go. Speaking of which, one of my favorite games,
top 8 for
DBFZ,
those,
is
I
actually
think?
free right now on Xbox. So, like, you know, there's opportunities to play multiple games even for free. So, really, really cool.
Like on the
I'm tired of shit.
Xbox Pass, or
No,
the-
yeah, no, I think they're just doing like a special like offer or something like that. So, yeah, it's worth it. You know, you might find your next favorite game.